Yeah, let's start then.
Yeah,
Uh,
let's go. Game 1. Should be Arabia, Templars versus Haven. Okay, so um, start the recording and pause it as soon as you can.
I loaded the
Um, okay. Are you in?
16.
Oh, just pause it. Can you just restart from 0 1? All right. So you see the teams. Templars have M. Suthar, Lord of Swords, and Alung M. Vepu, and Haven have Imaginary 7, Rao the Ruthless, oof, and Morpheus. So, since SDC is like under 1200 elo, everyone should be matched equally, I hope. So,
Think so.
let's see the map. Okay, I'm gonna start. You ready, Bevin?
Yep.
Alright, let's go. Okay, okay. So let's see the civs. On Templars, they have Chinese as flank, Franks as pocket, and the other flank is Vikings. Pretty good, but you can't say they are tier 1 civs. And on the other side, they have Ethiopians flank, Teuton's pocket, and Britain's flank. What do you say about that?
I think Ethiopians with their faster fire rate, they get this early advantage.
Yeah.
And if there is no pocket to help, again, I guess Ethiopians have their early advantage.
Yep.
But let's
And
see how this
along with
goes.
that, Britons have um, the team tech. It will help
Yeah.
both Ethiopians and Britons make archers faster. So that'll be really good. And they have Teuton's pocket. So I guess Teutons would actually want to go fast castle here, get that knight plus extra armor. And since it's like Franks versus Teutons, I think Teutons would have the little bit of an advantage with the extra armor.
Yeah,
So
I think so. But then both, I guess Rao the Ruthless is gold. It's a pretty valuable map. So,
yeah, let's see the map. Yeah, I
and
think he can wall it pretty good. Yeah, his goals at the back. Yeah,
so
hopefully
I don't
no
know what
laning in this
strategy
game.
they.
Yeah,
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, I would love
because
to see it at this level,
I
but
would too. Yeah, like everyone have their bows at the front. But look at the flanks. Yeah, the flanks are pretty open. I see the big gap between Morpheus's wood line and his gold. Like it's wallable, but it's still huge. And yeah,
so I like uh, Alung
yeah,
Alungam
yeah,
and Emetsutar's base. Yeah, I think it's pretty easily wallable. They have
yeah.
backwood and
Definitely,
gold,
definitely.
but then teal is pretty open though.
Yeah,
So
Teal. I think he'll have to commit extra wills to wall that up quickly. Otherwise, he'll be in trouble. He also actually has that hill there, so we don't know how he's gonna control it. Okay, let's see the villagers count till now. I think Sutha is a little bit behind. He has a Chinese start, really difficult, but he's 2 wheels behind right now, so that's gonna hurt him a lot. So,
yeah, that's always a problem I have
oh
too.
yeah, he idled his wheels too for a while. Actually, Morpheus's scout is going right under his TC right now,
Yeah,
and
but Emetsutar he didn't. garrison it because he was looting the
Yeah.
boar, so he lost that opportunity.
Yeah, I mean, you see these little mistakes at this level, but it's okay. Hey, we all make those.
Yeah.
Um,
A lot of swords, I think, already starting to wall, so probably an FC in mind.
yeah,
Frank's
possibly. Frank
Knights, I
FC,
guess.
I think they could have gone for scouts with Franks actually because you get the free wheelbarrow. But yeah, that's cool. Lords have like his lumber at the back. Let's look at the other lumbers. Yeah, okay. Everyone's got the lumber in the back, which is pretty good. Won't be attacked by the
Yep.
Franks that easily.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, oh, and Suta lost his
Oh,
scout.
okay. Okay, he
Okay.
dies now. Okay.
Yeah.
So he
Morpheus
didn't
did not show
kill
any mercy.
Morpheus' scout, but he lost his
Yeah.
scout now. So
That's a lot of wills on that board too. You already
so
have his
Morpheus,
barracks.
yeah, it's going up for an early barrack. So not sure whether it's going for a drush or just a man at arms build.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I see Alang has idled his TC for quite a bit. Is he just waiting for food to click up? No, he EQ'd two wills. Yeah, some idle time there. Villager
Okay.
count looks bad for Sutha. He has 18 wills. Meanwhile, Rao the Ruthless has 22 wills. Okay,
Yeah.
he clicked up. He clicked up at 22. Pretty good. Um, Lord of Swords is actually gonna hit the feudal first, so he's definitely not going fast castle. He has it walled
So
on one side. Okay.
so Pi so BR Allen says Teuton's Knights kill Frank Knights.
Oh wait, are you able to
Uh
say the chat? I don't see the
yeah,
chat.
I just have it on a separate
Okay,
screen
okay,
on my phone actually. So
okay. Okay, sorry. Yeah,
also Nitro says change the title.
I tried to change it.
Nitro we are having.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Wait, okay,
So
let's
we're
pause
just
it for a
going
bit.
by
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. Pausing at 10:05. Okay. 10:06.
Okay.
Okay. Let me see if
Yep.
I can change the title once. I tried to change it Nitro. It did not work. Also, I think it's because of the new link chat. Because I'm not able to change the title because of that, maybe. Hmm. Let's see. Just give me a moment. I'm trying to change it.
Mm.
Meanwhile, you can tell them more about these players, Bevan.
Well, I'm pretty new to these teams too, so I
Yeah,
haven't
I don't think I've
played
seen
Haven
much of
or
Haven, but I think I've played some games with the other team, Templars, like Lord of Swords, Suthar, and uh, who was the third one? Alung, yeah. Actually, so like, I think they're pretty decent players. A lot of Swords definitely has a lot of experience, so I think that's why they're depending on him as the pocket. And he's
their
got some work
Elo.
to do. Yeah, the elo is almost the same.
Let me
Yeah,
check their
also
Elos on.
no, AOE2.net is down. You can't check it there.
But then we have our team's pin messages, which is master
Oh,
plan.
true, true, true.
We
Hey,
keep track of
AOE.
everyone, right?
I hope so. But yeah, I mean,
So
it's a good start for the community to set this up and like getting involved. Looks like a complete pro tournament, you know? Yeah, I'm actually having trouble fixing this.
I have the Yeah, never mind. I think Rao the Ruthless is the highest in Haven with 1039.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone else, everyone else is, does 641 mean unranked?
I think,
Or
yeah, they don't have it. They don't have 10 games played. That's why it's set to 641.
gotcha. And in Templars, I think they have pretty decent dealers, a lot of swords. It's close to that mid, almost close to 1200.
Yeah, he's pretty good. Like, look at the games. Can you see the games he has?
That guy is smurfing. He's just 1 point away from getting disqualified, and
Oh yeah.
yeah, and then
We'll find out soon.
yeah, Alan is
We'll check if the title
989.
updated.
So let's see if the title update. Does it have like a delays for updating?
Yeah, it usually takes a few seconds before it updates.
Oh man, Lord of Swords has like 1600 games.
Oh yes. Yes,
He's
that's
a
what I'm talking
beast.
about.
No one picked humans. So the standard flank archery cells with the Teutons and Franks as the pockets. Just the most popular cells
Yeah.
among the lower elo
I
SDC
see
Cup.
that they have Chinese on Templar side, so camels could come out. But yeah, other
Oh,
than that,
that
what do you think?
might be a good option, but I don't think he'll switch to camels. He might stick to
Probably
archers.
not. Hey, just a thought. You know,
So,
coming up with a low legends track.
and Nitro with all the numbers, he wasn't up for co-casting this round.
Was he? Oh, okay. Okay, finally. I think the title updated and the chat's working. Let's go.
Okay,
You ready?
yeah,
Okay. Um,
just say just say 3 to 1 and then
yeah, oh wait, I already played it. I'm at
okay.
10:22. I'll
Now,
pause again. You tell me when you are ready. Restart
yeah,
10:24.
okay.
Okay.
So I'm at 10:21. Let's okay.
Oh,
3, 2, 1, go.
okay. Okay, so I see Imaginary 7 has clicked a feudal. Everyone has clicked the feudal. Um, a little bit late, you could say, because okay, Morpheus reached feudal first. 10,
Alan is
11.
almost walled up. Alan is walled up. Pretty sure Ahmed Sutar and Ahmed Sutar is okay. He's not going for FC.
No, no, no. Flank
And no
FC,
one is
no,
going
I
for
don't
FC.
approve of that.
Oh, sorry. I
But his
mean,
map is completely open from the back. He's not walling it. And I see Imaginary 7 Scout and Morpheus is Scout teaming up. I see some things going on. Okay, they're just marking the locations, I guess.
what's is harassing this guy's wallers and like Morpheus's wallers
Oh,
and
are they?
yeah,
I don't see
Lord
it.
of Sword and Alan.
Wait, are you on the right guy? I see the scout of Imaginary 7 and Morpheus sitting around Suta's base. Meanwhile, Lord of Swords just enjoying it. Okay, so this is a time where archery ranges should be up for both flanks. Scout should be up already for the
Sutar
pockets.
with an archery range. Morpheus with the second archery range. I think he has some archers in those
Yeah,
in one of the archery ranges. Standard build order, 7 on gold
Morpheus is
for
5.
Morpheus.
archers already, I think. Four archers, five archers. Okay. Meanwhile, Lord of Sword has six scouts. Huh. I see Lord's scout going directly towards Rao's back. They're hitting the house though. Okay. He tells them he's there. He just wants to ping him. No sneaking around. I don't like these walls actually. They're really long. Cannot be reinforced quickly. We'll
Yeah.
see. Disadvantage in feudal.
So Lord of Swords already has its scouts at outside Rao's base. I guess he
Yeah.
knows that Rao is their main player, so he's like, you know,
It could be
already
a
teaming up
yeah
on
yeah
them,
yeah. That sounds about right.
doubling on him. And Alan, I mean, if he gets out
Oh,
his
Rouse Wills are chasing Alan Scout. Yeah, that is fun to
three,
watch.
yeah,
But
three of them.
yeah, I don't think he has any military yet. Wait, no, he does have six archers. Okay, this I think Alang's archers needed to be here already. They could have punished him so hard. Look at the
Yeah,
Wills walling this side. Okay, I don't like this idle time. Let me check the fog of war for Lord of Swords
yeah.
actually.
Alan has three archers. He should probably send them forward because I mean, this guy already had, like a lot of swords.
Yeah,
He has some scouts, and
yeah,
on the
he's
other end,
idling them a lot.
Morpheus.
I don't think he
Yeah,
what's happening. Oh, meanwhile, Lord of Swords Will
Morpheus
is
is.
being chased by a lion. Wow. Okay, okay. I feel like he's gonna lose it. Oh,
Yeah.
okay, okay,
Wait,
okay.
let me.
Yeah,
I, I thought this yellow was fully walled, but then he's kind of open at the back, and
yeah. The
it's interesting.
walling,
But
they're expanding the base already or something. I do not approve of that. They need to keep the base as compact as possible early in the game.
okay, so
And
Morpheus is at Emmetsuta's base, and he's he's walling up like two tiles behind the wall,
I'd say it's a
building a
good
house.
idea, but I don't. He can just
Yeah,
move around with his archers, like these palisades.
yeah.
Yeah,
He's probably trying to wall towards the TC, but
yeah. I think he's trying to
yeah,
secure his gold, which is okay. But yeah, okay. They're just gonna
but I don't
break the
know.
palisades and
Yeah.
still gonna hit the gold. I
Yep.
think. Yeah, Teutons have cheaper farms. We are.
Oh, Nitro is like
That's
no one asked me to stream. Okay,
yeah.
so next time.
Nitro, next time we ask you to stream, you better not run away. Okay, this is good harassment, but Lord Scouts are actually here to protect, but I don't think there'll be any use.
Yeah.
Sudha has idled his wills a lot, and Sudha does
Sutar
not
is
have much army.
yeah, and its pockets knights are here. I don't know what's gonna
Oh,
like.
I think Lord is actually gonna lose his
And
scouts if he tries to defend.
he's trying
Okay.
to snipe those archers, but Emmet Sutar is like running back. Probably support those scouts. Yeah,
Oh,
so
I
it's not.
see there's no coordination. Okay, okay. I think he's gonna get one scout from
Oh wait,
Morpheus.
wait. Imaginary Seven's knights are here.
Oh,
It's already up to
knights?
castle.
Wait, wait, wait. What
Yeah,
time are you on? I don't see any knights.
2109.
Okay, yeah, timing is same, but I don't see his knights yet.
In Emmet Sutar's base.
No, I don't see any knights.
Is losing a lot of wills. He lost like two wills. It might be more. And the idle time,
Oh, I see the knights. You might be ahead a little bit.
yeah.
And that's a lot of knights, and I think Suthar lost all his archers already. He's idling
I
his
thought
wills a lot too.
Yeah. So Alan is almost up to castle, and imaginaries are like Morpheus too.
Yeah,
Lot of swords.
I don't think Sutha will be able to recover from this deficit. He's on 32
Yeah,
wills right now.
that's what I think. I think the flank is dead, almost dead,
Yeah, he
and
has to
those
turtle.
knights have.
He has to turtle back, save his eco, whatever he can. Try to get to castle. Maybe use a market.
Hmm. I think imaginary got the +2 before the +1 attack.
Suthar has
Yeah.
a lot of food floating, and he has like he needs 80 gold. Yeah, he should be able to click up castle. Okay, that's good. But yeah,
Okay.
he needs to manage his eco a little bit better there.
He's
Okay.
bit. He's not like dead. He's just behind like 4 wills
Yeah.
from the next guy. So that should be fine. And so a lot of swords is still open. Like imaginary Sun, if he just clicks into a lot of swords base, I think there's so many wills to be killed.
Yeah. Yeah, Nitro says he should have put a tower on there. Could have been nice, could have defended, but then again, that would put him behind a little bit. But yeah, it's definitely better than losing your wheels and idling your eco right now. I'm looking at Lord of Swords' point of view,
Hmm.
and let's see what he's trying to do here. Okay, he's just focused on his
Yeah,
eco.
so I
Okay.
see imaginary sevens knights in front of lot of swords base and lot of swords knights going to his
Yeah.
flank
Yeah, he's trying to defend his
because
flank.
yeah.
Still, yeah. Oh, and I believe there's gonna be a fight. Okay, yeah, there's a fight.
Okay,
And
so on the other side, Rao the Ruthless isn't up to castle yet, and
no, he is in castle.
yeah, he's right now. He's up to castle. He's getting the crossbowman upgrade.
He has the better number in Ethiopian archers, so
Yeah,
I believe in them more. Do Vikings get any archer specific bonus? Let me
but
check.
he's off gold, right? Rao the Ruthless, he's off gold. So I'm not sure how that's going to affect his eco. So he has
Oh,
crossbowman
that's true.
now.
That's true. His secondary goals outside his base could go for it.
He's not. He can't.
The
Yeah,
one at the back, but yeah, it's kind of late. But
yeah,
I see Imaginary 7 has sent his nice to back him up.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I see a lot of swords being randomized or in two places. Trying to be at two places.
Yeah.
He has like two knights this side, and I don't know what happened to the other knights on the other side.
I think he's
So he.
feeling the pressure to carry this.
Alan his
Yeah.
crossbowmen are going
He
to die.
needs to take up the hill and try to fight that. He
Why?
will
Why?
win that.
Why?
Oh no,
So
this
imaginary
is
seven
bad.
this goes back. They could have killed the entire army, I guess.
Yeah, this is bad.
Why are they going back? I don't know. They could have killed this army, I guess.
I feel like
Yeah.
okay, he has +2 upgrade, Lord. Um, I think Imagine it does not have +2 upgrade on his knights. Okay. Also, Alang does not have Botkin. So yeah, this is a trade which is not gonna
Yeah.
go well for them. Templars
So
are gonna
wait,
lose a lot of their army right
none of them like neither of Rao the Ruthless or Alan have ballistics. I mean that could have been
now. Yeah, that
I
would
don't
change.
know.
But yeah, since I'd say like for Rao, he doesn't have gold. I can see why he does not have it. Like he could use a market or
Yeah.
something. But yeah,
So
this
does
is a
Alan
lot
have a
of like. Yeah, I don't think they're using the knights very well here. Okay, okay, okay.
okay. So Imaginary
Okay,
lost a lot of knights. They had the numbers initially.
yeah,
They
okay, they
didn't
need to use
engage.
this push. Templars need to use this push. Okay,
Uh,
wait, no, more knights are coming and they're not pushing this. They're not pushing this at all. Also, he got the botkin upgrade. Do they have ballistics
okay,
yet? Um, Meanwhile, I think Alang is sitting idle right now. I don't like this. Imagine he's getting the +2 attack upgrade and he clicked heavy flow, which is kind of late, I would say. Let me see the eco once. Okay,
so
Alang is
Alan is adding. I
really.
don't know if that is intentional, but he's adding in skirms. But at this point of the game, I don't think adding
Yeah.
feudal age skirms would
Yeah, if
affect
anything,
much. So
yeah.
I'm
Rao the
assuming it's
Ruthless
just a
could have added
misclick.
scums himself if they wanted scums, right? Since he's already low on gold and he has
And also,
archer
like
upgrades.
Lord of Swords has to send the knights on both ends. He's like losing the knights at
Yeah,
Metsuta's base,
yeah. I
and
see the
his wills are
deficit.
his his wills are forward. I don't
Wait,
know what that
who's?
is. Wait, what? Did you
I
see this?
think that might be a gathering point issue. Okay,
Okay.
they're just roaming and checking around the desert.
Okay, now Rao the Ruthless adding in skirms too. So I am not sure what.
Could be a little bit of miscommunication. Actually, they're like, let's just go for scums, but I don't think it's good because Lord is the one with the advantage on Templar's side, and he has knights.
Yeah. So Imaginary Seven has this lot of knights. If Rao or like let's see what's. I guess if he goes to, should he like defend his flank or should he like kill Sutar altogether?
I feel like it would have been better to kill Sutha and then move on to the next. But I think since they feel like Rao is gonna get attacked
Oh
more,
wait, he is going to someone's base with those knights,
huh?
green knights.
Looks like he's going to the other flank. Sneaky
Yeah,
move, and he found the random berries on the map. Oh, look at the wills from look at the wills from Alang. They're gonna get spotted.
yeah.
They're
Does he
trying to
have
build
stone?
forward archery ranges instead of okay. Okay, this
Yeah,
is good. The forward siege from Lord, but I see those knights. They've
yeah.
been
The knights are
spotted.
going.
They've been spotted. There's no hole.
Have they been spotted?
Yeah.
Okay, now definitely they should be spotted because they're attacking the arch.
This is bad. If anything, they should attack the back side instead of the front side. This is all walls.
Yeah.
This is
He's losing his
bad.
production buildings. He's bringing his archers back. I don't think he should bring his archers back because
Oh, this is yeah. This is exactly what they wanted. The pressures of Rao, and they can
yeah,
just move on to attack Sutha again. Let me see where Lord is trying to go. Oh, here's the Ram committing. Okay,
okay,
okay. This is a disaster. This is a complete disaster. He just sent two Rams while Alang sent his army back. And he's gonna lose
yeah,
both those Rams. Okay, let me
okay,
check the Chinese side. I don't think
okay.
Sutha is doing too well. He does have 3 TCs. The will difference is
Imaginary is
huge.
being double teamed.
Oh,
Like he has his knights in the center of the map, and
yeah.
like both Lord of Swords and Alan are
It seems like okay, yeah, he's just not gonna take the fight, and I think this is
yeah.
a good diversion. It paid it off. I think they need a plan of attack here.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
this actually worked. That the archers went around to the center of the map. Is like they are completely out of position. They're neither at Rao the Ruthless base, and also his, I guess, his base is completely undefended, right? So,
Yeah.
not sure if he should have followed those knights or not, but Yeah, it is what it is, right?
Yeah,
But
it
then
gave
he
them
has,
time to hit
yeah, and
him.
also he's building a forward castle and he doesn't have any army over there. And okay,
Yeah,
as it should happen, the Wills are
yeah.
going to die.
That hill could have
And
been nice for them. That hill could have
yeah,
been really nice, but yeah,
it actually worked. Like Green's imaginary sevens knights, they
yeah.
they diverted both the knights and the archers away from his flank, so
Hey,
that's pretty
sneaky
good.
move. I'm all down for that. And look at
Yeah,
Alang's archers. They're
yeah.
nowhere in the place. Yeah,
By
they're
the
moving
by
towards the
the way,
barracks.
Morpheus is an imp and he has those
Yeah.
built
He's
on.
taking Sudha. It's a 1v1 fight on this. Arbs versus crossbows. Fully upgraded Arbs, actually. It
But he
doesn't have
doesn't have
chemistry
any
yet.
siege or anything to take down those buildings. I'm not sure if he knows there's a castle in
Yeah.
Suta's base.
Yeah,
So
there's a castle. Is he producing Chukanus? Yes, he is. But no, these Arbs are just gonna take down. These are Britain Arbs. Don't
yeah,
forget
he
that.
can probably range the TC even if he doesn't have any.
Yes, he already is. He's killing all the
So
wills. Look at the will difference. For Suthar, it's 60 wills. For everyone else, it's above 100. Oh, wait, no.
yeah, dude, I guess if you don't have any siege, just move on to the
My bad, my bad.
pockets.
It was the
Pockets.
population, not the wills.
Okay,
The thing
Morpheus is
is,
actually putting down a castle. Okay.
forward castle from office. Is he gonna switch to longbows or he just wants trebs down? Meanwhile, the fight's happening in Imaginary 7 space. But,
Yeah,
which is
but he has
bad.
Cavalier, so
Yeah. He's got the
yeah.
armor upgrade. He's got the +2 attack. Doesn't have blast furnace yet. I think he also clicked the paladin. And he killed all the
So
army. Yeah.
a lot of swords is just clicked up to him, and even Rao the Ruthless is up to him. So I guess they were already behind, and uh, the other team was already behind, and now they're going to be like I
Yeah.
don't know the imp tech advantage
Definitely,
going to be
like,
one sided.
paladins are in for Imaginary 7. Meanwhile,
Oh, okay.
yeah, it's paladins right now. Putin paladins. And I mean, it's still Cavalier, but he's almost done with the research, I believe. And he just clicked, yep, there they go, paladins. And why is Rao the Ruthless still on crossbows? Has he not clicked the arbs yet? Yeah, he finally clicked the arbs, okay. Okay. Alang has just reached him. 44 minutes is kind of late, very late. And
It's
they're
kind of
losing already,
late,
so the extra
but is
goal.
at least in.
But
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't have army, so I don't. So
yeah,
he had army, but then I don't see the use of him going up to him.
yeah, he lost all
Probably.
his army, and lot of the swords. He just got him after everyone else. Other than Sutta, he's the last one. Okay. So,
Yeah, that's
Ethiopian
Paladins is
Arabs,
gonna.
Putin Paladins, full upgrades. They should have chemistry, I believe. But yeah, on the other side, you see, Suta's just struggling to deal with this. He's building a siege workshop.
So he
Yeah,
has Trebs too now.
yeah. I think Templars decided to just leave Sutha to defend, which is, I'd say, not the worst option, but they did
Yeah.
not commit to the attack as well.
So I'm
And
kind of surprised that Sutar was behind and he still went for castle units.
yeah,
I know that these Chukunu are pretty good, but then making army from a castle when you're behind would
yeah, not good, not good.
probably
You'll never have
not
the
bring you
same
back in the game.
numbers. It's Britain archers. Chukanus can't stand up to it without the mass, actually. They have shorter range. They do have more damage, but they'll die before they can even reach.
Yeah.
Look at that.
So
Look at
and
that. And the
yeah,
dropping down. Yeah.
and on the others, yeah,
I see those Viking pikemen plus one upgrade. This is just desperation from Templars. I think they don't know what to do with this amount of mass. It's almost 60 paladins. Yeah, it seems like it. They're just spamming it right now. More archers could come from Mythopus. Look at the food he's tagged on. Alang is tagged on 5,000, 6,000, 2,000. Yeah. This fight is
probably.
weird because I don't see Imagine 7 using his paladins to cover the orbs. Okay, he finally did it. I think Lord of Swords killed some orbs, but yeah, not enough. He's only Cavaliers. The okay,
I'm not sure why like Imaginary Seven has its paladins and he's letting the archers die.
yeah,
He has paladins, right? And those are just
yeah.
cavalier, and he's not
He
engaging.
needs to take this fight. Run it down, man. Run it down.
Yeah,
He can just run this
and
castle down.
yeah, there's a lot of Swords just runs back now. After sniping those archers, he just runs back to the
Yeah,
castle,
pretty
and
good, pretty good. And
so he
okay,
needs
look
to
at
engage
this.
here. I don't know, like 3 4 pikes.
Oh,
I'm not sure
they
if it's
called
going
it.
to hurt his paladins much.
They called it.
Even if it's yeah, I think he has to engage here. Imaginary Seven, even if he has paladins under the castle, he need if he takes down that army,
Yeah,
and they don't have any siege. Someone has to get some siege to take. Yeah, they're calling it anywhere. That's
yeah,
fine.
yeah, yeah. So I think what happened whole game was everyone was really passive. This could have gone actually either way because Lord had the scouts and they could have attacked Rao the Ruthless much
Mm,
sooner.
yeah,
But
I
the
thought it would be
scouts,
like a
yeah,
game where which flank pushes first, but
yeah,
they held this side. They held
yeah,
Rao the ruthless side, so that's pretty
yeah.
good.
Um, how much do you think this was dependent on the Civ picks?
I don't think it was any civ picks because Rao, so on this side, right? Rao, he couldn't use that early Ethiopian fire rate to his advantage.
Yeah, yeah,
And the Knights numbers, Green had pretty much the numbers. So it was, I don't think it was the civ advantage. It was mostly the macro and the play itself.
yeah.
So, yeah. I
I feel
mean,
like,
they,
yeah, go on.
uh, I, I think on the other side here, Breton's range helped a bit. He raised the TC and took it down without
Yeah,
siege. So
I mean, he
maybe
did
that's
add a
one.
trap. He did add a trap,
So
but
you can say Morpheus played to Civ's advantage, I guess. So
I mean,
that
it's a
is,
Chinese versus Britons. Britons can get their archers much faster. They can go up 20 pop and just keep spamming the archers. While Chinese will be a little bit behind in eco. You could say if you're not very good with the start.
yeah. I mean, Chinese. I don't think will are. I mean, in this game, it looked like they were behind in eco, but they shouldn't generally be.
Yeah, they should not be
Britons
like,
are
but you need
pretty
a lot
good
of
though.
practice to like fix the damage
Yeah.
up. But then it's Britons. They'll always have the more number advantage. But yeah,
And also, that last play was a bit weird. Like,
the Paladins
um,
versus the Cavs. Yes.
Imaginary wasn't engaging over there. His archers died. He's like, okay, I'm just going to keep
Yeah,
them
I'll
alive.
fight. I'll watch and I'll fight, and then I'll be like, oh, I'm the stronger one. It could be that
It's
one.
good that they were.
Yeah.
That's fine.
But look at the
They won
stats.
it, right?
Look at the stats. Look at the timings of Feudal. I think, other than Lord of Swords, everyone was kind of really late. The second closest person to him is Morpheus, who hit around 1051. I don't think they went for like
Okay.
high pop feudal up. I think everyone went for 21, 22 pop feudal, and it's really late. Especially other than Imaginary 7, he went for a fast castle.
Yeah, I think Python is right. That was purely fast castle strategy.
Yeah.
A lot of swords seemed behind in numbers because he had some scouts. Then he also had some. Did he have some damage? I don't think he had some damage with those scouts. Not significant at
I
least.
I don't think it was significant. No, I don't think it was. Like, I think the early harassing with the scouts you said, that was all
Yeah.
there was, I think. But yeah, his early scouts did not pay
So
off. Yeah.
so Babuji is rooting for his archer
Printer's
civs
love.
in the
Ah,
chat. He's like,
yeah.
I kill castles with longbowmen. Okay.
Yeah. You missed out on the action, Babaji. It was fun to watch the Britons guy.
There were, there were no longbowmen this time, but
Yeah.
the range was still there.
I feel like Imp was late for everybody. Look at the will stats. Actually, nobody boomed high. Like, imagine he had 124 wills as pocket. Lord had 120. Rao had 101 while he was being attacked, which is pretty good, I could say. But other than that, will count is over Morpheus, Alang, Amster. You gotta go for at least 100 wills, right?
Hmm.
Sutha, he was under the pressure, completely under the pressure. He lost his feudal army, he lost his feudal wills, put him very far
Yeah.
behind. But I'd say like you did not see much action in Castle Age either, like except the trade-offs around Rao's base. Other than that, I don't believe there was much going on.
Yeah. There was one person in like Mehmet Sutari didn't even get the chance to go to him.
Yeah,
Then like he was on the back foot all the time.
yeah,
Uh, and the other guys' timings were pretty much after, you know, the earliest was Lord of Swords, and his timing was like 2 minutes
yeah. He was still
behind.
late. No, earliest was Alang, right?
So the earliest in Templar's team is like 2 minutes behind the latest in Haven's team.
Yeah,
So I mean, the game was already over by then, so
yeah. I
that's
would
fine.
say so. And then, um, I think the turning point was that the knights running after each other and the archers following them.
Yeah. So do you see that? So Morpheus and Imaginary both went to him by 38-17,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
Morpheus got that star.
yeah.
I, is that another debug? Yeah.
Um, it's like they have to pick one, right? Could be by a
So,
millisecond. Who knows?
mm.
Yeah. What do you think Suthar could have done in this situation actually when he was behind?
I think he put down his timing in the feudal was pretty much off, so he should have gone for skirm defense.
Yeah,
Uh, so Morpheus was at 10:51, Suthar was at 12:25, right? So,
yeah,
and by the time MH had his first archery range, Morpheus already had like four archers out, and the second range was going up. So that's where it hurt him. So he probably should have, uh, gone for skirms here early on,
yeah. He tried to
so that
match archers with archers against Britons while
yeah,
being 2 minutes behind. Um,
and
yeah. And I'd say
and have
Templars
some
decided to leave the flank like behind and rather focus, but that decision came too
yeah.
late, I would say.
Yeah, it's just the timing. So Emetsuta was like 2 minutes behind
Yeah,
his like Morpheus, so that's
yeah.
obviously going to hurt.
As Naito
That too
said,
in
he could have
early.
just used a tower too.
Yeah, that's possible too, but then like
Yeah,
three
I mean,
towers?
not three towers, but like a tower over main gold, a tower over like the archery ranges if you want.
Hmm.
So you can't exactly lose all your army right there if they choose to attack because he was so far behind. He lost all his army regardless.
Okay. Python has his empathy, showing his empathy for Alan. Alan.
Yeah.
It's like I always get bullied, like right.
I mean, I
Happens to
would
all,
say he
man.
was the one pulling Rao, but
Yeah.
yeah, later
Okay.
on. Okay, you want to
Should
move
we
on to the
should
next
we
one?
move to?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's return to
Okay,
replays.
so it should be Templar's choice of the map, Templar's home map.
Hmm.
It would be nice to actually see the drafts, see what they picked, right? Let's see.
So game two, they have two parts.
Yeah, I think one might have been because of a disconnect.
So do we load part two directly?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, we can't skip
But
away.
how did this happen? They start at like 8:25 and then they remember it's dinner time and they pause and then they again start at 11 p.m.
Wait,
maybe.
no, no, is that what happened? Maybe somebody got
Mm,
called for dinner. You never know. Could have been a crash. Okay, game 3, game 2, part 1. Okay. Um, Tell me when you are loaded and I'll pause right away.
yeah, I'm on the if I click the load replay button, it's going to start. So
Okay.
and you are loading Templar versus Haven game two part one, right?
Yes, yes. No spoilers, man. Don't load part 2.
Okay, I started loading and I'll pause it. Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
so on countdown and go. Okay, three, two, one,
Okay, pause,
go.
pause, pause, pause. Wait, you're on pause, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm on pause. I'm on 003. Okay, let's talk about the. Oh, yeah. There's been a replacement for Amsuthar this game. Lakshman is in his place. Okay.
That's
And
harsh.
it's Hideout. Yeah, you could say it's hard, but I guess everyone gets to play, right? So it's good. Anyway,
So,
yeah, Hideout it is.
so Templars have a lot of swords again with the Lithuanians, and Lakshman as Mayans, Alan as
Yeah.
Saracens.
Oh,
Yeah,
the strat for killing palisades, the Saracen bonus,
yeah,
and the Mayan bonus. And Mayans get the free palisade. Not free, but like 50% cheaper palisades. So could do
I
that.
think so.
And then
Not
they
that
get
great.
obsidian arrows later on to just kill the walls quickly. So there
Yeah,
could be a fast castle from them.
yeah. Morpheus has taken Koreans, so
Oh,
maybe
towers.
Mena turns into towers.
Possible.
Okay.
Hideout stats, man. Okay, and
Yeah, Persians.
the pocket is Persians.
Yeah, that's a pretty good. So I think
Yeah, he
he
could.
can go for knights as well as camels, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And the other side is Vietnamese. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't
But
think
but look at
Vietnamese is good in this
but
matchup.
look at Rao the Ruthless map, right? Look at the wall towards the like left side. If
Mm-hmm.
you go to Rao the Blues base,
Yeah,
look at the left side. The wood is being covered by the palisade wall.
yeah, that's free
Is
palisades
that
for him.
is
Could
that
be a
normal? I
possibility.
think that's
I
a
don't
bad.
think no, he's the only one with the free palisade.
Can he call this as a bugged map and ask for a restart?
I
Because
don't
like
think
most of his wood
it's
is
in his
covered.
favor, right? It's in his
Like
favor.
his wood line is being covered by the wall. I think it's a bug. I don't
It
know.
is a bug.
Okay.
Yeah, it definitely is. This map generation is a
So
bug.
is that why the part two happened? Okay, let's go.
No, no, no. We'll have to check it later. But yeah, um, yeah, it could be a bug actually.
Okay. So whenever you want to start.
Okay, let's start. Three, two, one. Let's go. Okay. I may actually speed up the recording a bit.
Okay.
Okay, let's speed up till like 3 minutes. Should be standard. Standard. Wait. Okay. The saves for them. Um, yeah, Vietnamese. Okay.
Okay, don't speed up actually.
Okay. 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 I'm at
So
139.
chat says don't speed up.
No, I actually just want to speed up till the part where they just find all the sheep and move on. Yeah, I know you guys love the bow killings. Okay, so we'll count same for everyone. Nothing happened till now. I wanna see where how they use the scouts.
Hmm.
Okay. Still finding the sheep, Lord. I don't see a scout actually. Where is his scout? He just focused on his eco, I think.
So what does he mean? Chat not visible in overlay. Oh, okay, gotcha.
Oh, my bad, my
That's
bad.
fine. I mean, we can figure it out later.
That's because of the new link cyanide. I'm using a new streaming link, so I'll have to fix that up next time. Sorry about it.
Yeah, you guys can. I think today you guys have to look at the Twitch chat.
If we're not procasters, Wilding is missing today. You gotta make up for what you have. You get the Indian version of MAMB instead of T90. Persian's found his side. Okay. Okay. Um, if you look at the point of view, you would see like Templars are still focused on the eco, while
Mm-hmm.
Haven is actually using the scouts.
Yeah. Do any of them have deer inside their base? Is that a bug?
Um,
None of them have the deers inside their base. Okay, that's
no,
fine.
it's
So,
fine. Yeah, they
don't
don't do
think
that.
that's worth pushing deer from outside too much.
It's worth it if you're going for like a fast castle or something. Otherwise, if you're just going standard builds, I don't think it's that worth to push the deer. It's gonna take your scouting time actually. I mean, it's fine for the
So,
pockets, you could say.
Rao is walling, trying to wall up. He's making two houses outside.
Hmm.
Is somehow in. Okay, that's his same team. Okay, that's fine. Wait. So Rao is pocket and is making two houses outside. Is he walling out his own imaginary? Is his teammate, right?
Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, you're right. He's like,
So
oh, I
is
get a free wall, I'll use it.
is he trying to wall up his? Okay.
Uh, that's still weird. What is he doing with these houses out here? That's such a long
What?
villager walk.
Okay, he's decided he's not going to go towards imaginary.
He likes
Wait,
social distancing,
imaginary?
man.
Yeah, probably social distancing. Man, this is too. Okay.
I see the Mayan scout out here trying to find the base of. Oh, he might catch that villager. Will he?
Cyanide
No,
is,
no,
is
no, no.
like blue
These are
has
two
switched.
two forward villages. Okay, now the house is here. Oh wow. Social distancing of the houses too. He's got a barracks up here.
Yeah. So, thought Morpheus took Koreans, probably to tower up his, like, I mean, other than the towers, I see little use of Koreans on this map. I mean,
Koreans,
those are
what
the
do they
Civ
get?
strength, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So is I mean, I'm not sure of the build order, but is it at this time that they go on stone for towering? I don't see any stone villagers, so
um, yeah, I don't think there's anyone on stone for them. Yeah, they could have gone up for stone. Their stone miners are faster too.
mm,
Let me check if they have anything that could want. Or it could have just been
okay.
like a bad draft and they're just using Koreans in this.
Okay.
But yeah, they do get extra mangonel range.
hmm
That could be useful,
Yeah, but
but
then you
that's
need
Civ
stone
tech.
to
Yeah.
Oh, he's actually mining stone now. Okay,
Okay.
he's
Okay. Yeah.
actually mining stone. Okay, that's
Okay.
interesting.
His barracks are misplaced or something. It's in the corner in the base, not that useful. It's like a reinforcement for the wall.
Okay, think.
Yeah, could have just put it outside, use it to expand his base.
So can you go
Um,
back to the game? They've actually resigned.
what? Huh? You were right. Something happened, I guess.
Someone got called for dinner. Yeah, Cyanide. I saw that Blue is walling on the other side too. He's like, I'm going to go solo in this game.
Yeah,
Okay, let's move on to part two, I guess.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, you're right, Cyanide. He doesn't want him. Last match, he got bullied. It could have been because of that Cavalier versus Paladin fight. He's
Uh,
like, yeah. He's like, okay, I'm just gonna keep my base to myself.
keep it to himself.
Came to part two. Okay, should be same saves.
Mhm. Templar versus.
Oh,
I
it was a
mean,
disconnect.
they. Yeah, it was a disconnect. I would have been more happy if they had called it a bug map for that
Yeah,
palisade
that
covering up
extra wall.
the.
Basically, the
That would
house is
have.
now made.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think somebody dropped. I'm not sure who did.
Okay, anyways, let's move on to the
Yeah, tell me
second
your
part.
timing.
Uh, I am at 10 for 39. Once
Okay.
let me
I'm at
move to
10:48.
10:48.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. So whenever you want to count down.
Okay, three, two, one, let's go. Okay, more. Um, yeah, I
Wait.
do not understand these houses actually. And did you see that? Did you see Lakshman Scout and Green Scout? Are you watching this? Are they chasing each
Yeah.
other? Yeah. This is really funny. Okay. They're watching the scouts. Almost trapped him inside. But as you know, um, scouts versus eagle scouts in feudal is a bad thing because they don't get the plus two the eagles.
Yeah.
So could have been bad for Lakshman, but okay. Okay, the scout is helping this village. Wall up. Long China walls, walling up one side. Pretty good start. The other side, they're just gonna tower up.
I think Morpheus is going for the standard FC build at the other side, if that is what you mean.
Huh. Could be.
Or
Just wants
or
the
is
most
he?
out of his towers.
Wait, no, sorry, my bad. He's not going for a fast castle.
He's
Okay.
already in feudal. Yeah. I I will report you for misinformation, man. Yeah, he's making archers. Blue's making archers too. I see a lot of archers on this map. Meanwhile, both pockets are going up castle. So yeah. Let's
So
see. Mm,
TL is going.
Imaginary went up to castle at 27 plus 2, and Lord of Swords went up at castle at 24 plus 2, and yeah, okay, yeah, Lord's actually gonna just turn it into a boom, I think. Lithuanians on this map, though, I don't know about that. I would not go for it.
Okay.
Turn on the place goes okay, cyanide, one sec. I thought they were on. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, yeah, this course look similar.
He's getting harassed by so many of the opponents,
Who are you talking
scouts,
about?
and uh, oh yeah, the Rao the Ruthless.
Oh, is he? I see a lot of his archers is. Oh, these are Lakshman's archers. Okay. Imaginary scout is just being hit by Lakshman's archers. Meanwhile, his archers, Rao's archers are sitting up on the hill. Pretty good, I guess. Oh, whose idols are they? Whose idols are they? Alan's idols. Okay, so
So Lord is in Castle Age, and
yeah.
what about the other pocket? Like Green is also in
No,
Castle
yeah,
now.
but he went for a 27 plus 2 castle, the Persian guy, while Lithuanian guy went up for 24 plus 2 castle, I think. And
That's
I think
interesting because
Lithuanian just wants to boom up right now. Meanwhile, I
yeah,
think the Persian guy will make some knights. Does have a stable? No, he doesn't have a stable. He also has a market. Okay,
he's
yeah,
actually making knights. A
yeah.
lot of
He
swords. He's actually making knights.
is he. I don't think he has a eco setup for it properly. He has 3 on gold. He does have a monastery to collect the relics for his attack upgrade on knights and litis. Litis could actually prove useful against
Yeah,
Persians, but Persian can just go for camels.
yeah. Look at the fight at Rao the Ruthless wall.
Yeah, it's good from Lakshman taking on the hill and then taking the fight. There should have been a fight
So,
that, yeah,
so do you see here? Uh, Blue is actually behind, and he's adding some skirms in.
yeah.
Uh,
That's good, but
I didn't.
they just
Yeah,
keep walking to the archers. The gather point needs to be set inside the archery ranges. But
you
I
can
feel like, oh,
probably gather them inside.
was the other side? There has been a tower rush. The fun
Yeah.
stuff, huh? Just a lot of scums, some archers from the Korean guy, and 2 towers. The first tower is gonna be useless, but then there's a second tower that could actually kill just some palisades. So not the most efficient
Mm,
towers. There's
yeah.
a counter tower that I don't think will go through because it's in the it's in the tower range of the first Korean tower.
I don't agree with the timing of the towers because this pocket can just come in and swoop swoop up those villagers along with the towers.
Yeah,
He
that's
should
true. That's true.
probably have been a bit earlier. So
Also,
I mean,
what
he's
about the positioning? They are the knights. They are the knights. They'll just kill the
yeah.
archers right away. Actually, they're just two
I and
knights.
and I think he should get more knights. He should.
Yeah,
Oh, two
he
is like
lost one
he's going to die.
already. But there's since these are like only scums, they're actually gonna die. Except the tower's
Yeah.
doing a lot of damage too. Right?
Yeah.
He lost
Does
two
he
knights,
have?
but he killed all the archers.
He doesn't have armor upgrades. Oh no! Like,
Oh,
oh
you know what
god.
happened? I think Alang lost his tower and he lost all the resources on it. And a villager too, I think.
Oh,
This
but
is
this is a
bad.
bad fight for
For you?
Templars, right?
Uh,
For I
no.
mean,
Haven.
he should have probably gathered up those knights
Yes,
and had
yes.
at least the +1 armor upgrade, and then fought under the tower.
Yeah, also on the other side, I think Lakshman is actually winning the fights, but he's been. Yeah, imagine he sent his knights towards him. So he had to
Uh,
back off. And then Lord's knights are coming through. And he did the same mistake on the other side. He just sent forward two knights. Okay, luckily he backed off in time. But do you see the kill deaths of Rao the Ruthless? He's lost 23 and he's killed 10. So this has been a good trade for Lakshman.
mhm.
But oh my gosh, okay, another disaster
Again,
coming. Okay, never mind. They backed off.
again, right? The Templar pocket. Was it the
Yeah.
Templar pocket who was being pulled on both sides the last time too?
Yes. Yes.
So this time too is being pulled on both the sides.
Yeah, I think there has been a big communication gap between Templars. The pocket
And
needs to
if you
make a
look
call
at
and commit to one side.
and if you
Otherwise,
look at the if you look at the knight's numbers, right?
yes.
Like he has plus one upgrades. Lord still doesn't have the plus
He
one
actually went for the attack upgrade instead of armor
attack.
upgrade. Okay, so
Yeah.
this is a thing for the viewers who are my elo or lower. You always want the armor upgrade, not the attack upgrade. Because
Mm,
knights want to soak up the damage rather than do the damage. So armor is always gonna be beneficial for them, way more.
mm.
Also the timings, I think like armor upgrade takes like 45 seconds, the plus one armor, while the attack upgrade, I think it takes 55 seconds or 50 seconds.
Yeah.
So just going
So
for that.
where is yeah, the Rao the Ruthless? He's messed up pretty badly. He's making his production towers behind.
Look up the villager count too. It's actually bad for Morpheus because he's going for the tower rush. But
Yeah,
other than that, everyone else is similar. So Rao's military is kind of dead, and Lakshman's got crossbows. While I think, yeah,
but
he
he's
just
kind
got
of
fletched.
doing.
Rao just clicked the fletching now in castle. Huh.
uh, So on the other side, it might look like Morpheus is kind of onto Alan, but I he just has towers, right? Once these towers are cleared, it's like the
Yeah.
army is going to march straight to his
Also, you
face. So
notice that it's Saracens.
yeah,
Yeah, they
so
get
it's
extra
it's
attack versus buildings. So
it's like it's Templars on the attack on both sides. So
yeah, yeah, yeah.
but good thing is Morph Imaginary has good number of knights compared to the other pockets who's like just two and he's like to and froing shuttle service into from his pocket to pocket. I think it's
Um,
like a shuttle service from his one pocket to the other. He's just going from here to there. He's not committing on one side.
yeah. Yeah. Cyanide says the blue committed a lot of stone and wood on walling one side, which is true because he built a
Yeah,
gate here, and that was on a hill. And the
And
other
also
team
he
has
had like
Mayans and Saracens. What is he trying to wall up from? He lost all that for nothing at all. Could have just helped
all,
the Korean guy with the stone, right?
and also I think he committed 3 villagers for
Yeah,
walling that,
yeah.
and he lost those villagers. That's another big disadvantage.
He did not even need to like wall up that side and like put his
Uh,
archery range so
okay,
like there.
Morpheus is kind of okay. Do you want to
Morpheus
see the
dropped the
forward castle
castle.
from
I did. Oh wow.
he? That castle could have been more in the face because he
Yeah.
has three towers over there. So I think that castle isn't ranging even his building, his
Yeah.
palisade gate. Leave alone the buildings behind them.
It's yeah. Yeah. The with fletching it's
And
still outside. With Vodkin it will hit.
yeah, yeah, but I don't agree with Lord of Swords. What is
Yeah.
he trying to do there? Like
Lord of
they can just
Swords.
ignore those towers and castle and boom behind it. Like it's
His
not
knights are
taking
just
up their
sitting while
resources.
Lakshman is winning the fight. He should be
Yeah,
committing the knights towards Lakshman and
yeah.
take off the
The
Rao's fort.
castle.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, what happened to the castle?
No, so they can just ignore that castle and those towers and just like the gold, there's like gold, secondary gold. It's not ranging its secondary gold or anything.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I agree with clearing those towers, but yeah, Lord of Swords losing is like not now, but he was engaging with his knights before.
Let me check what's the eco situation of everyone.
Uh,
Um, let's see.
oh, he
There's
has war
two,
wagons.
three TCs on Lithuanians. All his TCs are inside his base. He could have easily expanded it, right? Why are his
Mm-hmm.
TCs inside his base? There's no need. And then he has like two stables, um, farms. Yeah, I don't agree. They're not expanding at all. This is a map where you need to take up the space. Use the space. There's
Yeah.
resources outside too. Hopefully this guy has relics. Right, let me check his knights. He's 10 plus
So
2.
so if you yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
so if you see the battle on the red side,
Yeah,
Alan's
yeah, yeah.
side. So you
I
see those knights, they are like, I mean, the first thing is I see like a mixed army from Heel.
yeah,
He
yeah.
has he has knights, he has spears, pikes. He had pikes. He had now he's
Yeah,
making
those spikes are
and
not even upgraded yet. They have
yeah,
plus 1 armor though. But yeah.
and now he's trying to raid Heel. Hmm.
Heal is actually walling up quickly. But these guys are actually doing good damage. I think they have one relic upgrade, but no, he's gonna lose these knights quickly to these spikes. Even
Yeah.
though, yeah, he does not need to lose his number. Okay, I think he's going to his pocket. No, okay, these knights, Lithuanian knights.
Okay. So
Meanwhile,
those spikes
Lakshmana
are
is
finally gone.
wiping up Rao's base actually. Also, did you notice like the weaker flank last time was Sutha and the weaker flank for Haven was Rao?
Yeah.
And
Uh-huh.
now they've switched completely since Sutha's gone and Lakshman's here. He's been actually taking Rao down one on one, actually one on two, because imagine he's actually reinforcing him, but Lakshman has cleared up a lot on this side.
Yeah, but look at Rao's pace, right? He has he's
Yeah,
there breaking in, and did he just ring the bell? Because his other TCs which are not under attack are actually idle.
he might have no. They're actually cutting. Oh, look at the wood lines. They're really close to Lakshman's base. Lakshman could just literally set his archers on there and hit all the
Yeah.
wood line. Could even
Rao
just add
actually
a
rang the
mangonel.
bell.
Oh,
Yeah. So Rao actually rang the bell and now he's out. Okay.
let's look at the will count. Rao is on 36 villagers. Imaginary 7 is on 92. And Morpheus is on 53. So I think has been on 1TC for a long time and he lost his wills. Oh, Lakshman just reached him. Oh my gosh, this guy is insane. He's literally winning it 2 versus 1 for them. And on looking at the villager count again, I think everyone's doing good. Lakshman's on 99 wills compared to the pocket who's on 94. Oh my gosh, this is great stuff.
Mhm.
Also, I think Lakshman has lost 90 army and killed 56, but he's ahead. This is good stuff. This is really good stuff. I don't know if I'm reading it right, but it reads like,
So Lakshman, he's building a defensive castle, but then he can actually he has pretty good map control. So probably build that castle somewhere
yeah,
forward, or probably in Blue's base because he doesn't have any army.
yeah,
So
yeah.
that way, so maybe.
Also,
But,
I see Lakshman with one relic. I don't approve.
mhm.
That's taking one attack from the Knights of Lord of Swords, right?
Yeah.
Could have done that. Meanwhile, on the Korean sides, I see war wagons coming in. Do they have all
Yeah,
the upgrades?
yeah, but then those war wagons, like, I mean, he had a good tower rush and he followed it up with a castle, which,
Yeah,
like, you have stone floating, so you generally follow it up. I
yeah,
would
yeah.
have loved to see that castle forward, like, where, that castle could have been denied if he had built it forward.
Yes,
Uh,
yes, yes. I mean, you see the
the
mangonels on. You notice the Cavalier upgrade coming in from Lord of Swords. Oh,
yeah,
on the other side, Lakshman is switching to Eagles. He's got Arabs and Eagles. That's gonna be really disastrous because they're just gonna keep raiding. And
yeah.
what is okay? So Radharud is trying to
Imaginary
stonewall.
has. So imaginary again, not engaging
Yeah, he's
while
like,
is.
okay, okay,
Oh, was it
okay.
imaginary last time who was not engaging?
Yeah, yeah, it was imaginary.
So, I mean, he loves his army and
Yeah,
pop count.
I do not, I do not approve his strat, but is he?
But
Yeah,
then his teammate was trying to wall off, so that's the reason I say he has to
yeah.
engage.
I mean, he doesn't have the archer reinforcement, and the guy Lakshman has a lot of eagles and arblers. He cannot fight
Yeah.
that. Right?
And also, Raul the Ruthless, if he's trying to wall off, he can
He's
probably.
wait. I see a castle from imaginary. But no, the Eagles ignore everything. They go right into Rao's base. And Rao rings the town bell.
Yeah.
And, well, he's still gonna lose the villagers. He's still gonna lose all the eco actually. Because since whole town is in quarantine right now. Or only those wood workers going out there, putting themselves in the danger. Oh, look at the castle from Lakshman. Look at that. Right outside Rao's wood line.
From Laksh.
Yeah, look at the second DC
Oh,
on
okay, yeah.
yes.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
really good actually. Because that stops the incoming in case like the woodline gets chopped off completely.
yeah.
Looking at the
But
resources
then, yeah, but
and
then,
yeah.
yeah, I mean, that's like that castle is creative, but then it could have been right in Rao the Ruthless base itself,
No,
because he
not
has.
actually, because Imaginary has his
Oh
army
yeah,
sitting there.
these.
Yeah,
Okay, these are imaginaries. So okay,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
So pretty good.
yeah. If Lord was here, then yes. But
Yeah,
you see Lord's stables right behind the base, right behind the forward base of Morpheus.
yeah.
And Morpheus is making halves, which is good, but they have no upgrades. They have no upgrades.
So I feel like Lord of Swords has been out of the game for like quite some time. He's making those knights, but they didn't quite have that impact in this game at least.
Yeah,
Uh, he was like he was pulled between the two flanks last game, this game too. But then
yeah.
luckily this game you
Yeah,
know,
I think Lakshman has all the
the
control.
flanks, yeah,
He's
the flanks
actually
are
the
controlling
one
it.
controlling, yeah. And the other side, I would say the Korean guy has more control because it's still like um
Mm,
aggressive. But okay. I see Lord's Cavaliers going in
yeah.
for the war wagons. But okay, I see halves,
Mhm.
unupgraded halves from Morpheus, and
Yeah. So
and
yeah, once Morpheus
okay.
loses this forward, like those towers and that castle, like he was pretty much open all the time. So
What is Lord of Swords thinking here? Is he trying to run from
uh,
the three hubs?
I think the thing is like he is making the right call now. He needs our numbers, but I don't think he should send them out. Okay, that's a choke point. I'm not sure how this is going to work. Don't think he should
He
send
has
them out.
around 30 cavaliers, I think.
Oh my god.
Okay. This is not. Okay, this is. I'd say this is good fight for Templars. Yes, okay. They cleared out all the war
Uh,
wagons.
yeah, I know you need a meat shield for your archers, but then those war wagons actually kill off cavaliers. I mean, at least in choke points, so
I don't think they were fully upgraded. I don't think they have like um,
at least in choke
everything
points, yeah.
possible. But no, these cavaliers took them down easily. It's very nice. I mean, the numbers were pretty less for war wagons.
He has the numbers now, though.
Ooh, are you talking about
He
Lord?
has the yeah, Lord of Sword. He has
Yeah,
the
he
numbers
does. He
now,
does.
and yeah, and probably this can be the
He's making
final blow.
castles, forward castles. Is he trying to switch to DTs? Though he doesn't need to. He just needs to wipe base right now. Both of them lost their flanks, right? They could completely wipe the base right now.
Mhm. So yeah, this fight is actually forcing Imaginary to bring all his army this way,
Which is good
which will
because Lakshman will be able to push him from the other side.
yeah, that will just leave
I
Rao completely
think
open.
both sides are actually out of gold. They're switching to complete trash. I see Osas and halves.
Yeah, I
And I
mean
don't
it's
think
been
any trade
52
has been
minutes.
set up yet. I see markets,
They're
but no
just
trade going on yet. Yep. For
just
both
building
sides,
there.
it's the same thing. And
They're just
there's
setting up the
open gold.
markets. Yeah, it's like on hideout, the goal piles are actually towards the corners, and like people tend to scout towards the base. So you kind of miss a lot of resources on the outside unless someone has
Yeah.
explored for you.
Actually, you
And
see, like the resources are completely not taken. The bases are actually not expanded. I see some stone piles and gold piles being taken, but yeah,
yeah, then imaginary is trying to
I see a
trade
55
with
minute Imperial Age from Rao the Ruthless. Finally,
finally.
yeah.
Well, he managed it somehow.
What happened inside Rao?
But then
The
look
Ruthless
at
player.
that. Look, look at Lakshman. He's stepping down a TC from his base.
Wait, is he?
That's
Yeah,
uh,
that is epic. That is epic.
can those trips also clear the wood line?
I'm not sure. I think they might. Um,
Yeah, so
I think there are three units that can clear the wood line. Obviously, the Onagers, the Battle
uh-huh.
not the Khmer Ballista Elephants, and
Yeah,
Krebs. I don't know if the bomber cannons do it too.
yeah. And I think imaginary is out of gold, so he has hussars mixed in, and
Yeah, you see, everyone's
yeah.
out of gold.
So
Um, Lord of Swords actually has some gold left. 800 gold on him. Lakshman has 200-ish gold. Morpheus is sitting on 1 gold. Ah, poor guy.
so Lord of Swords, he has 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 10 stables. Is he producing from all of them?
Um, I don't see his tables working. He is going for light cap. He hasn't upgraded to Hasa either yet. But yeah, they're starting to trade up right now. I see a paladin upgrade from Lord of Swords. I don't think he needs it because he has no gold left to make more paladins. It's too late.
Uh, but then on the other side, Rao the Ruthless is still holding on to his dear life.
Yeah.
He's deleted his bugged walls to stay away from the trap and the castle. And then, yeah, those cavaliers are holding little against the paladins. Man, this guy has imaginary has trade now, so yeah, I think he can probably spam those pals all day. Can he? Like, how many does he have on gold?
Wait, is there a way to see it? Let me check.
He
Imaginary.
has
Yeah, he has
28 on
28 on
gold,
gold. Huh, pretty good.
and
He is
yes,
making a lot of paladins, I think.
if they secure, I mean, if they secure this market, like Morpheus market, he should be able to spam those paladins all day.
Yes, yes,
And
yes.
Lord of Swords needs to boom more. Let me see how much gold he has.
Morpheus has no trade going on, and neither does Rao
Yeah,
actually. For Templars,
Lord
a little bit of
Lord of
trade is kicking
Swords.
in. They're taking two
I think Lord
logs.
of Swords. He has those markets but no trades. He has 8 on gold. He's less on gold.
No, he's got zero
He
on gold right now.
has okay.
Okay, now that changes the number. Okay, okay. But yeah,
So if Rao can hold it that side, then probably Imaginary can push
um,
towards Alan.
I see that Lakshman is switching to Ha, which is a good move because, imagine he's just making paladins, right? And he's
Yeah.
chasing those Hussars. Oh my god. I think on the other side they really need to push in the Korean guy,
Mhm.
but I don't see it happening. Instead, it's the other way around. What is Lord doing here? He still has got upgraded to
Uh,
Hussar. Good production from Imaginary actually. Oh my god, this is actually getting exhausting at this point. Imagine he's actually trying to hold all on his own while Lakshman pushing all on his own. Oh, it's a flank versus a pocket. And I think Lakshman needs Lord's help this side. He really needs it.
mhm. He might even move on to imaginary space. And
He needs to, Rao has nothing
yeah,
left actually.
where is he? Where is he getting all that gold from? Where is Lakshman getting all that gold from?
He has trade.
Does he
Wait.
have trade?
I think Lakshman has trade.
But he just
Lakshman has
started, right?
I saw him having like 9 on gold earlier. Now it's 5 on gold. I think
Uh,
both of the teams need to start trying to raid the trade. Whoever raids the trade first will
yeah,
have a significant advantage. But I think the major mistakes coming from Lord of Swords.
yeah. I think if a lot of swords had boomed enough or like created good army like pals and if he had more numbers,
Yes,
constant
yes.
production, this game would have been over by now. Uh, but then imaginary is kind of pulling the weight yeah for Templars, I guess. For Haven, sorry.
Yeah. I see two relics on Lord of Swords and two on Lakshman too.
mm,
So like that's a little bit of gold there.
uh,
But I don't think
so
any
I think
relics
this
for
is where
Haven team.
uh, best approach here for imaginary would be to raid other guys' space, but then this is where the defensive castles come in, right? Lakshman has like one, two, three defensive castles, so
You see the
there's
population count too, like they're not using it either to raid. Defensive castles, they're actually gonna be weak against the Hasa raids, right?
mm,
So,
uh, I yeah
like the
maybe
Hasas would just pass through. A couple of Hasas might die, but that's it. And they can just
mm,
go for the trade.
uh,
For the population count, I see Lakshman on 181, Lord of Swords on 188, Alang on 181. But then there's Morpheus and Rao, 52 and 86. That's where the weak point lies for Haven. Look at Maggie. He's actually trying the Hasa raids. Listen to us, man. Okay, no Hasas is died. Okay, one Hasa died.
mhm.
Second is about to die. There goes second. Okay, that's two. Oh, those castles are actually placed well, you could say.
Yeah.
Um,
So yeah, I think I agree with this lot. So imaginary trying to raid the others way, I agree with that. I think that's
yes.
the right call. I don't see him coming back by
Yeah.
engaging against the armies, right? But yeah.
Yes. Armies, it's
So
three armies versus one man. Also, I
so
don't see where these trade cards are going.
uh,
These trade cards are really bad.
yeah, he's sending in those hussars too. Yeah, I think there's only so much he can do. Even that trade is going to go down. Like
Oh,
this,
yeah.
Alan is almost onto their base. So
Oh, GG has been called finally.
yeah,
Finally. Oh my god.
cool. So it's 1-1 for each team. We're going
Yeah,
into
that.
the finals, right?
Yes. Oh, I'm so drained out after that game though. It took so long. It took so long. But they expanded very late. Both teams.
Mhm.
Lakshman did a
I
really
think
good job.
this game would have been done a lot earlier if
Yeah.
those they had those pal support from Lord of Swords. They it, it went on too long. I feel.
Yes,
They
very
needed to
long.
kill it off earlier.
I don't think hideout should go into like that long. Okay, a trade is secure and everything, but after that pushes from the Korean guy and the other side was Lakshman. I guess that balanced the situation, but Lakshman push was much, much, much stronger. Lot of shots could have committed that side and completely wiped out rather than moved on to imaginary. Because
Yeah.
the Korean guy, Morpheus, his castles, his tower rush, it was only good because he initiated, but his positioning was bad, really bad. The towers was not doing any damage.
Yeah, the towers weren't. He had those towers, and he could have like put that castle more forward.
Yes,
Uh,
definitely. He
but
he
then
should
the
have
thing
added
with
some
tower,
siege too.
maybe, but
Like just
does
use
he
the
have that?
mangonels, defend those towers, make sure the army doesn't rush into him. And
The
I
thing
think
with tower rush is like the the pocket has to back him up. Otherwise,
yes,
then the opponent pocket obviously is going to clean those
exactly,
towers. So
exactly. Um,
so it was a good front, though it held for like a late castle. But then they were obviously going to go down if nothing, if they didn't have any push on that side. So
yeah.
that was one thing, and Lakshman obviously outplayed uh,
Yeah.
Rao the Ruthless on this side
Like the
in this
difference
game.
between game one and game two is huge because Rao the Ruthless held on to his own for a long time in game one, but this game he completely fell off even with imaginary support. You could say the side switched, like what Lord and Suther did game one, the same thing happened to imaginary and Rao.
Mm.
Like,
Yeah,
yeah. So I think bringing Lakshman was a good choice, but I think next game Lord of Swords has to step up his game. He really needs to step up his game. He was good, like his
yeah,
castle timing was good and everything. He started producing knights, but then he's not
yeah,
communicating with the team or something. Um, let's look at the stats. Um, you see, imagine getting the highest kills, 535
yeah.
kills for him. So he was
I mean, there's no doubt in that. Like
yes,
he killed those cavalry.
yes,
A lot of
yes,
swords
yes,
didn't have. Did he collect relics? I mean, their team had all the map control. I mean, I would be. Yeah, he had some relics, like one. Okay. I
yeah.
mean, the map control was their team's. Their team had the map control. Still, he had one relic. So
No, no, he had no
probably
relics. You're talking about imaginary, right?
a lot of swords because
Oh
he's
yeah, yeah.
Lithuanians.
Okay, yeah, yeah. He only had two
So
relics, two
yeah,
were on Lakshman, which is bad. He could have just given two
yeah,
more to
two.
Lord.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's miscommunication. Or like
but
he's
still,
like, yeah, it helped Lakshman keep up his goal too.
but even then, the Lithuanians Cavalier did bad against the Paladins. So he should have probably upgraded them to Paladins earlier and killed off the game, right?
Yeah, he could have completely. Eco is good for imaginary and Lakshman. Um, actually, a lot of stars have good eco too, right? But the rest
So, yeah.
three, Alung was kind of weak with his ego. He could have done better, but Morpheus did a big mistake. He never boomed. He never boomed. He committed so hard into Tower Rush. He never boomed.
Mm, yeah.
I see a lot of tribute sent to Morpheus in Raw while he was carrying so hard. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the same goes
So
for Lakshman.
Morpheus had a pretty good uptime compared to others. But then he didn't go for. I think he could have tried those towers earlier. That could have damaged. It could have had more damage. But then he had archers and then followed it up with
Yeah.
towers.
So I think the plan was Tower Rush, but he forgot map generation plays a big role in Hideout.
Yeah. So
Nothing was like along that wood line where he towered. Not Like the gold was secure, the stone was secure, the woodline was on. Woodlines are never a problem on this side, right? So the
Yeah.
tower rush, not so worth. Like the tower rush has to be backed up with something at least.
Okay.
So
So the chat says, so let's go from the bottom, right? So cyanide, Templar flank was slinging to his pocket. Okay.
yes, yes, yeah.
Okay.
Lakshman was doing all the damage, and he was slinging to Lord and
Yeah.
yeah. So
And I
like
think, yeah, Cyanide, I agree. The towers were late. They were too late. He should have gone with Man at Arms towers.
yeah,
Uh, Faison says Morpheus messed up castle push. Yeah. He he kind of messed up the castle push. He should have had that castle more on the face. It didn't range anything. Like he could have
yeah.
the
I don't think
Alan could have
the
like just
yeah the
gone to his secondary goal
mangonels
and
the mangonels easily killed the towers too. Like the towers and the castles could have been in the same range, so like it would actually have been harder. Um, but yeah,
someone someone being toxic in the chat and saying 105. Okay, let's skip that.
yeah, yeah.
And Cyanide seconds him. Okay, okay, Cyanide. Okay. And then Bison Gear says it became 3v1. Yeah, I agree. I think it was imaginary versus all the
It
three.
was yeah, but it was more or less imaginary versus Lakshman. You could say the whole game was that. The
Yeah, but
other
then he
four
had to pull
people
his
were yeah.
cavalry to the other side and late him, right? In the later part of the game, he had to
Yes,
pull
yes.
his because a lot of the swords, the little cavalier he had, he brought them to the other side. So
Yeah.
that was kind of good.
Yeah, I
And
think Templars definitely need to work on their communication. Lord of Swords need to step up his game from like I guess he
mm,
has more experience um than like other players in his team, so he might need to be more confident in himself and needs to call these situations instead of like being pressured on both sides.
yeah, cyanide going the following mem TV. He's saying holding off what? The base is completely wiped off. What base? Cyanide. What base?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, should we move on to game three? Oh my gosh, I need a break. I need a water break. That game was long.
Do you want me to start my? Do you want me to cast one game or like, how do you want to do this?
I mean, we'll have to quit the stream if you cast, so probably next time.
Yeah, next time.
Yeah. Because like if you cast right now, the stream will end and start over. So
Okay, I'll be waiting.
yes, yes, yes. Should be soon. Don't worry. You could cast a master plan game. You know it. You could probably help yourself.
Okay.
That would be
Yeah,
nice.
I'll be, I'll be shit talking about trash talking about my team.
Yes, you get the chance. Trash talking as a pocket. Okay, why are the replays not loading? Okay, game three, please, 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 please. Oh, it's Valley. Let's
Yeah,
go.
it's early.
Okay, I'm gonna pause.
So Haven won the first game, Templars won the second, right? I'm a
Yes,
bit
yes.
confused. Okay.
Haven won first game. Templars won the home map game in Hideout, and
Okay. Now it's going to be Templars home map, Valley.
yeah, yeah. Okay, paused at 03.
Okay, give me 1 second. Yeah, I'm paused at 032.
Okay. So the civs. Well, for Valley, can you describe the map for me because I've never played Valley.
Well, yeah, Valley is like pretty much like Arabia with just as like sheep or like a deer patch in the in between.
Oh, I see a lot of
Uh,
deer. Yes.
yeah, I don't know how useful those deer patches are because they're right in between, and there's all the aggression going on there. So no one actually
Yes.
takes those deers, and they
Yeah.
have small ponds. I mean, if anyone wants to try the Malay masterpiece, they have a lot of ponds again, but then they are at the center of the map, right? So that's where all the aggression is happening.
Okay. So
But
other
apart from that,
than
it's pretty much Arabia. Uh, yeah, and
yeah, I see like
either teams are.
standard
Yeah.
resources. Um, two gold piles. Is it three gold piles or two gold piles?
So I see one main gold, one
Yeah.
secondary gold, and yeah, the three of them for each player.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. There's the third.
So three gold piles and stone is like two for each player, two or three, I don't know, three I guess.
It should be two. Yeah. Two stone. So it's just same as Arabia completely.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think Haven this time went for Aztecs Khmer. Okay. Khmer, and I think Khmer was more suited for uh,
Hideout. Definitely.
hideout, right? I
Yes.
mean, yeah,
Yes.
you can just send out those elephants and they kill everything in their path. so, so we're probably
Khmer
going for
and
knights here.
Byzantines.
Uh,
So they
then,
do have like three civs, three non-archers if you put it. Well, Aztecs is the archers. Civ.
so Khmer has pocket. Okay, that's in. So Khmer has a flank. So that's interesting. And imaginary has Byzantines.
Byzantines. Is it Byzantines? Yeah, it should be.
I don't know, maybe Byzantines.
Wait,
Okay.
wait, wait.
Morpheus
Yeah,
has
wait.
Aztecs. Okay. So I don't know. Byzantines, I would have probably sent him to the phalanx. So
Yeah, I mean he is pocket. Um, yeah, not sure about that. Khmer would have been better.
for pocket, I guess.
Yeah,
Or
and
maybe
for the
just
other
Rao
two,
took it upon. Rao is
yeah,
like, I'm going to be the lead man here and be the flank.
yeah.
Okay.
The other side has a lung as Malay. There's that, and Lord of Swords have Hans and
It's a
Lakshman
pretty good
Spanish.
Civ.
Yeah.
Malay. I want to see what Malay makes. And Spanish, yeah. That's pretty standard flank Civ.
Okay. Yeah, I
At
don't
least
know much
according to me.
about the early aggression or strats. Okay, should we start playing?
Yeah, let me know when you want to start.
Okay, let's go. Hopefully, it's not a long game. I really hope not. It's been 2 hours since we started. Okay,
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go. Go, go. I'm on 07.
Yeah.
Um, Nothing messy
Hmm.
happening, I hope. If you
Yeah,
spot
nothing.
multiple sheep, please tell me.
Jay?
Okay, sheep scouting
Just,
not happening much.
hmm, just the standard build, starting
Yes,
build.
yes.
So, all the bases are fallable. So I'm looking at Allen space. It's pretty good.
Yeah. Do you
So
need the
imaginary.
extra walls? Do you need to wall up your whole base, or would you rather go for a team wall here?
No, I think in this map I would go for individual walls.
Okay.
just my own base if I were playing.
Okay. Okay.
Team walls in this map, they are going to be overkill, and they're going to be so long that aggression at one point will just break it open.
I mean, I see a
So
lot of woodlands in between, so I feel like it's definitely volleyball for everyone,
um,
right? And since
yeah,
like it's not, the teams are actually split on different islands of sorts. I don't think like a flank versus flank aggression would matter as much because the distance between the pocket and flanks are not too far compared to the flank and flank.
okay. Cyanide on the chat is like cyanide that nerd on the chat is like Valley also doesn't have cliffs unlike Arabia. I see cliffs, man. I see hills. What the hell? Look behind. Look in front of Rao the Ruthless base. Do you call this a cliff or a hill?
It is a, it is a cliff. It is a hill.
Yeah, man.
Wait, unless you mean a complete cliff.
Yeah, he
Okay,
means.
okay.
But there are hills.
Yeah.
There are hills. There are elevations. That's what I would say.
I don't know like how much do cliffs matter. Like it does help you wall. It does
Hmm.
help you like take one side up. But other than that, um, I don't know. Like archers, it definitely is helpful, and for knights, it's not.
Yeah,
But yeah, I don't know much about cliffs, man. My bad. Um. Okay,
I
so
think
blue is same
I
age
like
Templar.
everyone's base except blue.
Okay.
His front of the base is completely exposed. But good for him, he has resources at the side and
He
back.
does have a
But his
little
forward,
bit of these like trees he could use in the wall. Like,
yeah, but like towards his left side, it's completely exposed, and there is a like an elevation over there.
oh
So
yes, yes.
someone
I think
please
he
drop a
needs to
castle
move
over
his
there.
army up there. Yes.
Yeah. So
His scout's sitting idle for now. Just leave it on auto scout for a bit. He's taking
hey,
the elephant. I think he.
Alan.
He almost lost it. Oh my. What?
Okay.
I hear a town bell.
Okay.
I hear a
Yeah,
town bell.
those Rao. I think I noticed Rao ringing the bell so many times. It's like,
Yes.
oh god. And his two villagers are chasing the scout. There's so much idle time with just one scout.
And then they stopped. Okay.
Then they stopped and
While
like
his
and
scout
now the
is
town
doing nothing.
and
Oh,
then
this
the
is
wills are like
bad.
ungarrisoned and they're idle. So okay.
This is really bad.
Hope is not behind will count though.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's not
not
behind
much
will count,
idle.
it's just his idle time. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
gonna lack him for wood at least, though. I think
Yeah.
he only has like two
Yeah.
on wood right now.
Yeah, everyone on his team going strong. So they are pretty clear. Build orders. So I'm just concerned about this guy. He has like a open front base. So
Yes, yes.
yeah, but he's making those
He
big
started
walls.
walling from the left side, so that's good.
Yeah, yeah, that's good actually.
Yeah, he knows where he's weak. Um, Meanwhile, you see the scouting. The red guy has his scout. Wait, I lost his scout. Come back, Alang, please.
What? Did you say something?
No, no, no. The I'm talking about this red guy sending his scout to find the pocket.
Hmm. So
And
so see, Blue Scout. No one has lost a scout till now, I guess. Or does? Yeah, everyone has a
yeah,
scouts.
blue scout has been idle for too long, to be honest.
Oh, okay. Lakshman is going for militia.
Oh,
Yeah, this is
in
actually a good
this
strat.
in this
No,
map,
I
is it
mean it's
worth?
actually a good strat considering this guy has to wall so much. But like, I mean, I have to
Yes,
give
yes.
credit to Rao. He has walled up the front of his base. So now they're going to go all the way around, and let's see if they affect them much. So what is Lakshman thinking of? So is he thinking of rush into FC? Yeah, I think so. He has like 24 villages, and he's up to a feudal now. Let's see if he goes
Oh,
to
he found the
FC.
open part of the map. And
Yeah,
that's a big
and
hit.
now those panic walls.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
okay.
guess he has been spotted.
And
He'll
when I
be safe
feel
for a bit.
these.
But you see the wood
Oh
line?
god.
You see the wood line
Yeah.
for Rao? That could be bad, but
Garrison,
there's a lot of
Garrison.
no town
Rao
bells.
Garrison. Oh
No
my
town bells.
god. Garrison, man.
Oh,
Oh god.
he
Yeah,
lost
he
one
had
wood
such a good
line.
opportunity to.
Yeah, he lost one wood line.
But he could have killed those off. Like, he could have done more
Yes,
damage to
yeah.
those militia.
I mean, last time he tried, he used the town bell. I'd say it's better this time
Yeah.
at least. Oh,
Oh
oh, okay,
man.
okay,
He's
okay, okay.
so
He got it.
behind now.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Lakshman lost
He's
one.
so behind now.
Okay. Imagine I think everyone's going for fast castle. He does not need to rush into fast castle. 13
Look at
hubs.
Lord of Swords walls. So they are actually trying for a team wall, I think. Or does this work?
I don't believe it. Because look at the walls. They're not
That's a
even
huge, big
right.
ass wall.
Yeah, this is not a team wall, man. This is a train track.
Okay. He could have gone for
Yeah,
smaller walls.
no, like you see the wood line after the houses, they need to connect that instead of connecting from here. What is
Yeah.
this, man?
Yeah.
That
So
puts bad
finally,
because
Rao clears off the aggression in his base. He's going for two archery ranges with the eco that is left. I don't think he should go for two archery ranges
yeah,
with the eco that he has. No, none on gold. How many does he have on?
all
He
of
has
them
12
are
on
idle.
wood.
All of them are idle. There's so much idle, like
Yeah,
11 idle out of 28.
he could have used that one archery range wood for.
Yes. Yeah,
Yeah, I think
Lakshman
Happy
lost
War is
all the
confused.
media in the scout. So
Happy War is confused with the title. He's like, what are the teams? And it's
the
Templar
teams
versus
is
Havens.
Templars versus Haven.
Yeah,
And yes, it's 1-1.
and
You're
Cyanide is like
late
so
to the
much wood
party,
being
Happy.
spent on walls. Dude, I'm not concerned about the wood on wall. He's already behind on eco and he has two archery ranges. So and he's not producing from both of them. So market and Lakshman going for he's not walled completely, but
Oh, I think we
he
missed
doesn't
some
need to wall
action.
right
I think we missed some action from Morpheus. He's got 6 kills. And Elang has got 6 deaths. What have we missed?
now.
I think. Like, what exactly happened over here?
Yeah.
Morpheus
So
is
look
sending
at
his archers
Morpheus
forward.
Morpheus is sending his archers, but then Alan also has his archers.
Yeah, he has
Uh,
some reinforce. He has not shown them.
let's
Could
see.
be scums. Could be archers.
So I've never played
Morpheus doesn't know.
Malay archers. So how are Malay archers? Are they good?
I don't think they're that good. It's. I think Malay is an elephant sieve, right?
Yeah. Okay, at least they get crossbowmen and
Warriors.
arbalest, so he, they
Yeah.
won't go to waste at
They
least.
do have arms. They do have fully upgraded blacksmith.
So
Uh,
wait, what happened to
accents.
Morpheus? I thought he was going forward.
Yeah, I think he backed off already. Not sure why.
Hmm.
I don't think
Okay,
he's
so he's
forward.
actually pointing to his pocket that he's going forward. And imaginary has like 5 knights with
That's
plus
good.
1
That's good.
armor.
Yeah, I
So
don't think
they
he
are probably going
spotted
to.
the archers in archery ranges, but he spotted the double archery range. So
Yeah,
yeah,
hopefully Lord of Swords has the numbers to match with Imaginary. He has +1 armor.
yeah.
Then he gets pulled between the two flanks, right? I hope he doesn't do that this time because oh okay. I don't think that's going to happen because they're going to meet head on.
Yes. You see the scouting from Imaginary? It looks pretty good.
Yeah,
He
Imaginary
just has
he's
built
always
a
had the
market.
numbers. Yeah, he's always had the numbers compared to Templar's pocket.
Yes, yes, yes.
They just
Oh, the
crossed each
scout
other.
just yeah,
They just
that's
crossed
they're
each
not
other
patrolling.
passing by.
They're not patrolling.
We should
They're
have that
like
passing by meme, man. Just passing.
yes. Oh
Okay.
yeah, this has happened so many
So
times.
yes. Oh, okay. This Lakshman isn't walled completely. So he might. Okay. There's another passing by going on. Okay, he spotted him. So
Okay.
where is he going?
I
Okay, there's
think
a
he's trying
wall
to look for
gap.
the
Okay,
pocket. Oh my
there's a
god.
hole. Oh
Did you
God,
see? Okay, this is just funny at this point.
I saw that.
They're just
Now I think Lord is
okay.
going to bring his knights back. I
Oh
hope he
my
doesn't do
god.
that.
I think okay,
Oh
okay.
God, why
This
isn't
is
he
really bad.
garrisoning? Oh, he didn't notice it. Lord didn't notice it. He notices it now. Okay, okay. So
Finally
let's see what he
reacted.
does
He
with
is
his
on two
knights.
TCs right now. Does he have a third one?
Okay,
No, just two TCs.
that's good that he is not bringing those knights back, but then
Yeah,
they
he's
die to
still
the
gonna
TC
idle.
fire.
He's gonna lose a couple of wills maybe, but that's it. But he's idled
Um,
all his eco. All the farms are gone, so he's not gonna
don't
be able to
think he
produce
should
knights.
dive so he has 7 of those knights and +1 on his knights, right? So don't think like I know there's a hole and he dove deep, like he dove too deep. That's what I feel. Imaginary, he should have
Yes,
probably
yes.
killed off those wills on
Yeah,
strike the wood line. I
I
mean,
think
yeah,
if
that's
he
good idle
even
time.
did not let anyone pass, that would have been worse.
Yeah.
But okay, Lord and
So
I think
yeah,
Lord does some
yeah. I think
damage.
yeah, he's
Nobody loses knights.
yeah. Imaginary is doing the right thing. He just idled some eco and probably hit the wood line. He's
Um,
moving out of there now.
on the other side, look on the Lakshman's side. The knights coming from Lakshman and along with
Yeah,
it, Lord's knights. They're actually doing some
yeah.
damage.
Yeah, and look at Red's wood line. Look at Red's wood line. Oh my God! Look at Red's
Oh
wood
no,
line.
crossbows versus archers. One gone, two gone. How many wills are gonna be gone?
There were
Seven
like
kills.
3 wheels gone too.
Yes. All the archers are
So
gonna be
it's
okay.
yeah, man. This is going to be a close game, like a final one.
I hope
So
so.
I think
The
Rao is kind of behind, and
yes,
now
yes.
Alan is behind. So, but then Lord is sending his knights to clean up those. I wait. +1, no +1 armor. Oh God.
He needs to click up +2 quickly, I think, because his knights are actually taking the fight. But he has a big number.
Um,
Imaginary has a big number right
uh,
now.
they were equal, I guess. So 10 of archers and 8 of knights. So knight should win,
Yes,
I guess,
yes.
with the improved pathing. So
Spanish knights.
uh,
Oh no. Oh no. Oh, Lakshman is actually able to match the numbers, but Imaginary
yeah.
has +1 upgrade. They both. Wait, no. How
So
does
this is
Lakshman
why I think.
have 120 HP on his knights? Does Imaginary not have bloodlines? I think Byzantine don't get bloodlines. Do they?
So I think this is
No, they don't
why
have bloodlines.
Khmer should be pocket and Byzantine should be flank.
Yeah.
So now this both their armies can be countered by trash pikemen.
Yes. Yes.
So he's making spearmen, but then he's not going to have that impact with those elephants if he dies. And he's making archers now. He's forced to make. Uh, by the way, I was talking about Rao.
Yeah, Rao is actually falling really behind. He keeps being the target of Lakshman's aggression. Imagine he was trying to
Uh,
defend him, but he just committed to the attack again, and now he's trying to commit to
uh,
the defend.
yeah, just stop those night production, get the +2 and take the TC, and Rao is done. Oh,
Oh, Lord of Swords is here in the chat. Hey, Lord. Hey, Lord. Don't mind me. Don't mind me.
uh, I would just stop the. If they don't have enough resources for +2, I would just okay. Wait. Oh, this is imaginary. That's my bad. Okay.
Rao ringing the town bell again and again, again and again. This is not good. That's idling people for so long. Rao is actually sitting on 29 wins,
Yeah,
while
he's pretty much dead.
and his ego
Red
has
was
been idle for
behind.
all this time. I think.
Yeah, yeah. It's again imaginary pulling the weight.
Yep,
But
yep.
then he has +2 attack before the +2 armor. So
No, yeah, he
everyone
went
has
for
their
the
way of
plus two
playing, I
attack.
guess.
Yeah, little
Because
bit.
everyone has their way
That's
of
okay.
playing.
That's
So
okay because he's taking a knight on knight fight, right? So
yeah.
I think, yeah, it helps, but it's like bloodlines without bloodlines. So
Hmm.
I'd say Lakshman will have that advantage. Yeah, if he had +2, he would win this fight so easily.
Yeah, these guys need to do some damage on red to even out
Um,
stuff because
I think Lord of Swords have committed to defense on the red, so it's gonna be hard while Lakshman is committing to attack on the blue. And I think Lakshman has done his job very well. Yeah, Rao is not able to be back in the game. He's not producing any kind of army. I think
uh,
he's just more focused
so
on defense.
Babuji showing sympathy for he's empathizing with his flank mates. He's like,
Yes,
oh
yes.
no, my flank is getting bullied. Dude, flanks always get bullied, man. Babuji.
Yeah, the pockets like Bevan are used to wait and watch and then make them VP. Right, Bevan? That's what pockets are for. Oh no! Lakshman just got bullied here by the knights of imaginary.
So this is so he can't kill the TC now. He doesn't have +2 on his knights. So he's taking the TC fire. I mean, it's fine. He has +2 attack,
The
but then
number is
why is
gonna
he
be
diving
huge
under
though,
the
right?
TC?
Yeah, +2 would have mattered a lot. He's gonna
I
lose
mean,
a
yeah, he's
lot of
killing
his
Wills. That's
knights.
fine. It worked out. It's
Yeah.
it's worth the
But
trade here, I guess. But then he's losing his knights
he's
numbers.
splitting it. But yeah, the thing is, he's actually killing Lakshman's ego, the guy who's
Yeah.
actually been the carry
So
for
now
last fight.
again, right? See, a lot of swords bringing his. So see, he's again to and froing between. I don't
Yeah,
know
he
where he
needs
was
to
till
commit.
now,
He needs
but
to
he's now
commit.
pulling.
I think Lord keeps committing to the defense rather than the attack. That's a big point he needs to keep in mind.
So I see imaginary calling the flat making the calls on their end. I
Yeah.
don't see a lot of swords making those calls. He's like, oh,
Okay, I'm
they're
gonna
here.
go
I'm going to
for
react to that.
Lord's point of view. Since he's in the chat, he might be able to tell us what he was thinking.
Okay, he has a comment. It's like
Yes.
nice commentary.
Yes.
Okay, do
Thanks,
okay,
Lord.
guys.
I know. And hey, Ban's here. Hi, Ban. Welcome
So
to the stream.
those knights were cleared. I don't know if he should have lost those numbers or at least do under TC. Let's see how much worth it got him in the
I'm
long
actually
term.
sitting on Lord of Swords point view right now. Let's see what he's trying to do here.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
I can switch to.
yeah, he's focused on his knights. Well, one knight right now. He has his gold
So
productions going. He's getting
yeah,
infantry, vehicle upgrades.
so he finally got those team walls working. So he finally completed that big ass team wall. Like
Yes, yes.
red is like I don't care. I'm going to wall myself. Yellow is like I'm going to
No,
force.
I
I'm going to
must
force those
connect
team
to
walls.
you. I must connect to you.
Uh,
I don't see Lord actually. Yeah, he's just hovering over his knights, but he's not committing anywhere.
so Lord is on two night like two stable production, and
Yes,
then
yes.
uh, Imaginary is on three stable production. So he's obviously going to have more, and also he has more economy. So when you have two stable
Morpheus just
and
went up
the
to
other
him.
guy has three stable.
Are we missing something? I think we're missing something, Baron. Okay, I'm now at Imaginary's POV. Let's see.
Uh, so does so I think Lord like Imaginary should get that. Like he's having a three stable production. Like I would just go for that +2 before going for the three stable production.
Yes, yes.
Because you're going to
Definitely.
get so many knights and you can kill TC.
Yeah, you want the plus
But
2
then
armor upgrade right after castle. But
uh, I mean, at least before going to three stable production.
yeah, definitely. Like I would do it like
Uh,
if I'm going to make more than 10 knights, I'm definitely gonna get it, right? It's like
yeah.
you're sacrificing 2 knights and taking
Oh,
up like all the
he's
damage.
advanced to Imperial. Okay.
Yes, yes. He has like 2000 gold floating. So they're starting to trade.
Yeah,
Which
but
is
then Lord of
okay.
Swords,
Yes, Lord of
Lord of
Swords.
Swords doesn't have anything. He just has +1 armor. So let's see what his. Okay.
I wanna see what Lakshman's doing. Lakshman's Lakshman's still on Nightline, and I think yeah, Lakshman. Wait,
Yeah.
what?
So Lakshman is still in
Lakshman
castle.
has yeah, Lakshman lost a lot of his eco though, right?
Oh
Um,
yeah. I forgot about that.
yeah.
So Lord
Seeing
of
the wills,
Swords.
Morpheus and Rao are still behind in will count completely. Even though Morpheus went up to him, um, it does have Oz
So Lord of
fighting with
Swords
Laws.
is.
Yes, yes.
I think he's in the chat and he says our team was pretty new and this was our first game together. Our communication was still not great and I was running around with knights. And not only the communication, I think even the upgrades. So you have two stable production, you still didn't have like +1 attack, so
Wait, I don't know how
probably
this
something to
works.
work on.
Cyanide. I'm trying to shift click. I don't think I'm getting the view actually. Oh, now I am.
Apa syasananya bagi ia?
So Cyanide with his nerdy tips,
Okay.
you
Yes.
can shift click on any players to. Dude, you got to stop watching so many games. You have so much free time, Cyanide.
Yeah, don't call him out, man. He's the reason we're winning. Don't call him out. He has the power. We gotta
He
give it
has
to him.
more. He's actually debugging what you're doing on the screen. He's like, you didn't select this.
Um, I don't see where the fight is going exactly, but I think the um, red side was gonna be able to push, but I think they
Hmm.
pulled back their army completely.
Yeah. Yeah. So Lakshman is just concentrating on his flank. I think Rao was pretty much behind from the start.
Yeah, the
So
thing is,
he can,
he's making pikes without any upgrades, and I think this happened in game one. Was it? Was it from the other side? I'm not sure, but this is happening in game. And those pikes are gonna be able to defend for a bit. I think
uh,
I see a lot of Templars
so
again.
Lord of Swords is taking Lakshman's sorry, Imaginary's TC, if you see.
Oh, he's act. Oh, this is good. This is good. But he has not upgraded his
Look
knights.
this.
He's not
Yeah.
+2. He's not going to cabs.
Uh, so looking at the score, I would just like t- triple team on like all three of them go to Imaginary because
Yes.
it's just the one guy pulling the weight for them.
Yes.
So I would
Yes.
just
Yes. Yes. Yes.
three
Imaginary
guys go to
sending
this
his
person.
cavaliers. Oh, it's
Yeah, his
paladins, not even
pals.
cavaliers. Fully upgraded paladins actually.
And
He needs the last one as upgrade. That's it.
yeah,
He could have killed that TC, but I guess wouldn't have mattered at that point. And oh, they see
yes.
the trade going through there. Oh my gosh, look at the number. Look at the number. That's 60 paladins.
Okay. Cyanide is calling out my noob commentary by saying +1 knights eat TC. Okay, Cyanide. I didn't know that. I generally go for the TCs only when I have +2.
Hey man, we're no wildling. We need the procaster with us. Don't call us out. It's his fault if we're noob. Okay? He's not taught us well yet.
Okay.
Um,
So there are two armies here and they are running away from the
yes.
paladins. Any of the numbers? I mean,
Oh,
rightly
that's
so
right.
because yeah, the numbers, the
Yes.
numbers are like, and the green is like, I need to stonewall myself.
This is this
I
has
just
turned into a
this
horse race. This has turned into a horse
yeah.
race. Who's
I
going
mean, he's
fastest?
right in stonewalling himself because his base is so much important for his uh, team. But then his
Yeah.
trade is going from outside the stone wall. So,
Wait, who are you talking about?
sorry, I was talking about imaginary.
Oh, yeah, his
And
trade
look
is
at,
actually passing through places.
oh man, look at that. Imaginary going after Lakshman's cavalier. But he has, Lakshman has Paladin on the way. So fine.
Yeah. Also, he's Byzantine, so he's gonna be 20 HP down against the normal generic paladins of
Yeah.
Spanish.
Yeah. Byzantine
He's
is
still in
trash safe.
Cavaliers. Lakshman still Cavaliers. Oh, there it is. Paladins, take the fight. Take the fight. Lakshman, take the fight, please.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they do. See, this is the way to go, right? Just team up on this guy. This guy.
Yes.
Just kill this guy. That's it. You're done.
Yes.
It's
Yes. Yes. Yes.
you can go home. You can
Please.
have your dinner. You don't have
But
to play
they're
part
just
two,
killing
part
the
three.
TCs. Just match your armies up. Fight those Cavaliers. I mean Paladins, not Cavaliers.
Yeah.
Lakshman is trying to. Okay.
Um,
Okay. So
yeah, he
Imaginary
has
is
a
switching to
defensive.
halves.
Yeah,
Yeah.
imaginary has a defensive castle, but it's doing nothing. Like, I
He
mean,
has
it
a
can't cover.
castle on a hill next
Can't.
to his PC. And
I
yeah,
can't range everything, I guess.
yeah,
So
that's not gonna do a lot of damage. And you see the strategy Lakshman is using? The same strategy Imaginary using game. just running around with his paladins.
So, wait, what? Okay. Oh, he has four stables. Okay.
Okay,
I thought Lord of
that has
Swords
finally
was
moved
in.
to attacking, and it's Lakshman's paladins going up there against
Uh,
scums of
so I think
monsters.
it's worth to keep the pressure on imaginary,
Yes,
even if Lakshman or Lord of Swords die, right? Like, what I mean is, like, imaginary has his paladins in one of their bases. These guys
yes.
can still go into imaginary's base and kill him,
The
and
gold
that still wins the
situation
game for
actually
them, I
looks good
guess.
for imaginary though, not so much for Templars, because I think they started their trade early
Yeah,
on. So it's actually gonna
yeah.
benefit. Wait, who called it? Wait, oh, never mind. That was a pause. That was a pause. I thought somebody called it.
God, these guys have trade going on.
Yes.
They can spam. They
Yes,
can
yes,
spam
yes.
those paladins forever.
Yeah, Templars don't have a trade at all. And they're
Yeah,
not even getting raided, so like that's disappointing if they're not setting up trade already. The team walls are actually gonna be a disturbance now.
yeah. So imaginary has 32 on gold, and he
Yeah,
has 3,700 gold.
yeah, that's a lot of gold floating. What if he switches to
Uh,
cataphracts right now?
so he can keep what? Sorry.
What if imagine he switches to cataphracts right now? Wait, he's Byzantine, right?
Oh yeah, he can try that, but does he have
Let
enough
me.
castles for it?
Um, it's not a problem, right? Like he can switch to it. Like he's getting all the time. So cataphracts versus paladins would be like. Let me check the stats. 150 HP, 2 armor, 1 PS armor. Like there's no PS damage he's taking though. And then Logistica 70
Uh,
75. And on generic he gets, where are the paladins? Okay, it's
yeah.
160
So
HP, 14 to. So yeah, I think it's better to go cataphracts here because of Logistica. Because he's taking those big night raids, right?
but look at Rao. He's slowly coming back into the game. He has those elephants now. Come here, elephants. Oh God, this is going to be a disaster for the other team. They have paladins. They don't. Lakshman, especially, he doesn't have anything to counter those. But Rao has halberdiers, and he has good counter to Lakshman. So yeah,
They're just running down the bases right now.
yeah.
Oh wait, no, that's just imaginary. He's just
And
defending everyone.
look at okay.
His paladins
Look
are
at Lord.
actually, yeah, yeah, yeah.
So his are you talking about whose paladins are you talking about?
Uh, Imaginary paladins are running through the defenses or like
Yeah,
them. They're actually running through the bases,
yeah,
defending the trade cards.
yeah.
Yes.
So where is Rao getting his gold from? Does he have trade?
Yeah, he does have trade. All of them have trade.
He has some wills on gold. He's making those elephants, which takes off some pressure from imaginary, and imaginary is just going to kill off a lot of swords. He has no castles, nothing. He's just going to run straight through that base and destroy him. I mean, this Rao's aggression is kind of helping imaginary because Lakshman's army was also on him.
Yes.
So
I haven't seen a monk fight here with all these paladins, elephants.
yeah,
Where are the monks? Um,
yeah,
Lakshman is getting traps in to get the castle down. I think. Also, why
yeah,
are there
yeah.
skirmishes fighting these elephants? Mm, okay.
Yeah. Look at Lord's base. He's done. He's destroyed.
Lord's base? Where? Wait.
Look at a lot of sword space.
Oh, the okay. I
And
see that pattern.
again he reacts to this, right? He reacts to this. So I mean, he had to react to it, but then so it's done.
He's making skirmishes right now. Why? Why is he making skirms? Why is he making skirms? What's your timing, Bevan?
So sorry, what? Did you say something?
Yeah. What's your timing?
It's 1 hour 2 minutes 30 seconds.
Okay. You are 2 minutes ahead of me, I think.
Oh, okay, I can pause.
Yeah. I'll speed up. Okay. All that.
Yeah, so I would say Hunt's paladins would take down Byzantine's paladins any day, but not in
Yeah.
this game.
The numbers, the sheer numbers, and yeah, I don't know. It's definitely the numbers.
And red
Yeah,
and
why his paladins losing? He doesn't have blast furnace. Do Hans don't get blast furnace or what? Yeah, he doesn't have
and
blast
he
furnace.
I think those Hunts are like 180
Yeah.
HP and
No, but he has not gone for the +2 upgrade on those paladins.
okay. So the flank is actually saving the pocket in this game, and then
Not just
the
this
flank
game.
is going to get. So
Yeah.
Morpheus is going to wreck Alan because he's in yellow space now. Let me know when you're at 1 hour 2 minutes 46 seconds.
I actually passed through like 40 seconds. I'm on 1338. Yeah, my graphic quality is just gone to
At
shit
3.
suddenly. I don't know why. Like everything's moving super weirdly.
Yeah,
The animations are complete crap.
yeah. I don't think those skirms can kill paladins.
Tell me when you reach 1338.
330.
Okay,
Yep.
that's good.
So let's go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Yes. I see the
Then
production from Mallory. He just keeps on making paladins and
yeah, because he
Morpheus.
has trade, he has food. He can spam those. He
Yeah,
can spam those paladins like trash
I
because
think
he has trade and he has good food eater.
Morpheus is making Jaguar Warriors, is it?
Comandante.
Morpheus, I thought he was making eagles. Yeah, he's
Oh,
making
he's
eagles, right?
okay. Yeah, he's making eagles. I don't know. Yeah, he's creating eagles. And
Alan is actually making those Karambit warriors.
yeah, Karambit Warriors are good to take down TCs or something and just raid, right?
Uh,
And they cost like they don't have any
look
upgrades.
at look at yeah. Look at on the blue versus pink side. It's Wills versus
Oh
elephants.
my gosh. Oh my gosh. Wills.
So
Elef-
I think he has supremacy. He has supremacy. So those
Oh my
villages are
god.
actually killing off those buildings.
This is
Uh,
fun. He's just gonna keep
at
making
last
wills
attempt,
now?
right?
Yeah, could be.
Yeah, Will army.
And what if he just
I think he has
walls it up from the inside of the base? That would be funny.
he's going for the TC with the Wills.
Oh my god.
Spanish
Lakshman,
Wills.
what are you doing, my man?
I mean, I would have agreed if the other guy had no army,
Wait, let
and
me
because
check.
Spanish supremacy,
Maybe
right?
he might just be making villages now, right? No, Lakshman's actually on 120 vills. I don't think he's making more vills. Oh, they killed the TC!
Oh, he actually killed the TC. What
Oh
the?
my
Fuck?
god.
Dude, I didn't know they were so OP, man. He
Oh
killed
my
the
god.
TC.
I am so sad.
He actually killed the TC with those wheels. Spanish wheels.
He's insane. He's insane. Is he gonna kill the castle with them too? Oh my
Those
god.
wheels. Oh
That
my
was the
god.
most
Why do you
epic
need
build of.
army?
Yes, you have the supremest. Oh man. Oh man. Two-handed sword. Okay, Babuji. This is better than two-handed sword.
Uh,
But no, like the siege is going into Lakshmi's base too right now with the paladins from Imaginary.
so, yeah. Badri Kul says Spanish wheels are almost equal to two-hand swordsmen. Dude, I don't need army anymore.
Yeah, my wills is
Oh
stronger
my god.
than your army.
I'm going to counter gods with Spanish now. 200 wheels pop.
NTC spam.
Yeah. And TC douche.
Okay, it's just a lot of. Why is he not making hubs? Is he making hubs? No, I've not seen any hubs from Russian going in. Number one and number two are not producing anything at all. Rao is just sitting idle.
Yeah.
Alan is just sitting idle. And GG has been called from
So,
Lakshman. He could not
yeah.
handle this one.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, too much right now, I guess.
Yeah, Rao was. I think both their flanks did good, but once Rao boomed back, it was GG
Yes, yes.
anyways.
I think Lakshman put great pressure on Rao, but yeah, they did
Yeah.
not manage
Both
to
both
get
their
the.
flanks actually did good.
I feel like
Lakshman as
trade,
well as.
yeah, trade would have been the difference actually, because
Trade and also the the eco of the pocket that didn't support the production. So
no, actually, Rao and Morpheus had like no will production, like they were on 60, 70 wills for a long time, while like everyone,
oh, okay.
yeah, everyone in
Yeah, yeah.
Templars was good. So like I think trade would have made the biggest of differences there.
I think it was imaginary. So they weren't able to raid imaginary because he had those sheer numbers.
Yes.
So
Wait, what?
yeah.
It says Morpheus
And
and Rao did no trade. That makes no sense to me. What? How is this possible? We looked at the numbers, right? We looked at the amount of wills they had on gold, unless that was just actual gold. Only
yeah.
imaginary did the trade for them, while Lord of Swords collected a lot from trade.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I'm lost now. Maybe
I think
Lakshman,
I
like,
think that Will's killing, even though Lakshman GG'd, that Will's killing the TC while
yeah,
elephants were killing the Wills. That
yeah,
should be the thumbnail if this video ever goes somewhere.
yes,
Will's killing the TC was like, I was like, no, it's not going to happen because the elephants were there.
yes, yes.
Oh, that was
I
nice.
mean, elephants were there, halves were trying to defend. I don't
Yeah,
think
they still killed it.
yeah. I think Rao's halves were not even upgraded. Their armor 0-0.
Liệt Panji.
It was crazy, man.
Yeah, crazy game. I think all three games were actually like one-sided for imaginary. Not one-sided for Haven, one-sided for imaginary. He carried all three games by himself. Like game one was, you could say, was more dependent on the flanks because Rao defended himself and Morpheus was able to push in completely. But
Yeah,
game
I
two, game three, imaginary was carrying all alone.
so there were a lot of other civs like Magyars. I don't know why he chose Byzantines for a pocket. There
Yeah,
might have been a
that's a
reason.
question mark. And he kept making paladins after paladins. Well, he does not even have bloodlines, right?
So they chose Franks, they chose Teutons, they had Magyars, they had a
They
bunch
might
of
not
other
have picked
civs.
it in draft. We don't know.
Okay, yeah, probably.
We'll have to find out about the draft next time. Do they get husbandry? They do have husbandry. But yeah, wait, they don't even have blast furnace. Okay, wow. I don't know about this pick anymore. But he still managed to pull them through. Still managed to pull them through. I think his eco, his macro might just have been on point, just enough. Also, I don't think I saw many harbs from Lakshman while he was getting raided by elephants and was fighting like their
Yeah, well,
defense.
he wasn't concentrated on Rao, so he was mostly looking at imaginary,
Yes.
but then
No,
they
I
couldn't do
mean,
any damage. I was like,
yeah.
oh yeah,
I
but
don't see the
after
scums. Why were there scums? I don't see archers on this side at all, right? The
yeah,
only
probably he could have
archers there
switched.
were on red side. But yeah, I'd say questionable
It's
decisions. Also, I did not see any cav archers from Hans or Turkans.
I don't think that's a good call. Like Cav archers, I've tried them. They die to Arbless, and I'm like, I'm not going for these
I
shitty
mean, they're good for early raids,
units.
though. What
Yeah,
about
probably in
Turkans?
early. Yeah, good for Castle, but after that,
Hmm.
they are good for nothing. They
Okay.
just die to Arbless. They die to Skirms. They die to Cavalier. I don't know what they don't die to.
But yeah, what do you think Templars could have done to win this, though? Like, I feel
So
like
Templars,
this.
they should have. So once the pocket was done, sorry, once the flanks were done, I think they did a very good job of keeping the flanks at bay. But
Yes,
then
yes.
they should have had more numbers and killed imaginary because after the flanks were like on back foot,
Yes.
it was 2v1 like Lakshman and Lord of Swords versus imaginary.
Yeah.
They still
I
couldn't
mean,
get
I
those.
think Alang
They
was able to hold on his own too for a long time. Like, yeah, Morpheus was doing damage, but he didn't
yeah
lose
that
that much.
yeah
So,
that is fine. I mean that side they were like the main. I think if the main game was on this side
yes.
with Lakshman and Lord of Swords
Yes,
teaming
yes.
together, right? So
Yes.
that side had yeah. I
Rao
think
was
Morpheus was
completely
still pushing
destroyed.
when they called. Uh,
Yeah.
I guess Morpheus was still pushing along when uh, they called the GG, right? So yeah, I think the damage should have been on this side.
Yeah, I think there was a little bit of like pressure on Lakshman, and that's when
And
they started like trying to
so
not
I think a
get
lot of swords should
advantage.
have. So when Imaginary was in Lord of Swords base, they should probably have traded bases. Lord of Swords should have gone and gone to Imaginary because that was a time window when those numbers weren't at his base.
Yes, yes.
So Imaginary should have like Lord of Swords should have been like, yeah, this is the. I mean, let's kill this guy and we're done with the
Yeah,
game.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, like both of them were there, but the only thing was like they did not have upgrades. That was the thing. I think that stopped them for a while. But they could have just killed a whole eco in there. They decided not to fight.
Yeah, he pulled his pals back. I mean, he kind of cleared those imaginary pals, but then like the damage was already done, and this guy kept
Yes.
spamming more and more paladins like trash. So
Well, it was a good series, you could say. It was
yeah,
fun
but
series.
the Spanish will thumbnail.
Yes, Spanish
Can we get a
will.
screenshot of that?
I'll have to make. I'll actually have to replay the thing. But yeah, I think we should make this a meme. But that was epic.
Yeah,
That was so epic. And like those wins were the numbers wasn't even that big, right?
Yeah, like
Yeah,
4, 5, 6, 7,
yeah.
7 probably.
I mean, I would just give Lakshman the MVP for that game for doing it. I mean, he did get the MVP for his team. Good try, guys. Good try. Almost pulled it through.
Yeah,
Anyways, this is it for today. Haven won, guys. Final score 2-1. Arabia won by Heaven. Second game Hideout won by Templars, and third game won by Heaven again. So great matchup, great matchup. Hopefully, our future matchups are just as good. There were mistakes as expected, but mistakes are supposed to be made. So, Bevin, let's call it a night,
yeah,
and
yeah.
we'll
Let's call it.
see somebody tomorrow. Next time you get to cast, hopefully.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah,
See
good
you, man.
night.
Bye.